Hello friends and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper Designing Developer. Like in the previous videos, we have done many of the things using different languages, and I hope you understand that all projects which we have just covered up yet. So today we are just creating an amazing clone here, and today we are creating an amazing LinkedIn clone, and I will be telling you how we can just create this amazing LinkedIn clone using Next.js Typescript and Tailwind CSS. So we will be building it through Typescript as well. So I'm using Typescript in this because Typescript gives a modern effect to our clones or any project which we build using Next.js. So I think that TypeScript is a really good modern feature which we have to use in Next.js, or which we which we can use in Next.js to make our project more beautiful. So just now we will be creating this amazing LinkedIn clone from start using Next.js, TypeScript and Tailwind CSS. So if you understand and enjoy this video, so remember to hit a like, and if you are new on the channel, hit the subscribe button. After subscribing, notification bell, so more people can learn, they can understand how we can just cover up these amazing things here, and also just share this video so more people can learn about these things. So now we'll be starting with our project here and seeing that how we can just create this LinkedIn clone from start and what things we'll be including in this project from start to end. So just like I'm telling you that today we are just creating an amazing clone here. So today I will be just telling you that how you can just create an amazing LinkedIn clone, and in the start also I'm telling you that we will be creating an amazing LinkedIn clone. We will be using Next.js, TypeScript and Tailwind CSS to create this amazing LinkedIn clone here. So just now I will be telling you that what things we will be including in this LinkedIn clone and how we will be just creating this. So this is the demo which I want to show you, like how we are creating. So now I will be telling you that what things we have included in this amazing LinkedIn clone from start. So first of all, you can see normally in LinkedIn we get a logo at the left side. So here also we are getting a simply logo at the left. Then at the right we are getting one search box where user can search any of the profile about any of the users. So here you can search any of the profile about any, like if you want to search a profile about your friend, about your relatives, you can search about that. Then at the center we are getting some of the Navbar menus, or you can say LinkedIn menus we are getting, which named as home, my network, jobs, messaging, notifications. So we are getting these all stuff, and in these all menus we are getting a beautiful hover effect of bluish underline, which is looking really good. Through text decoration I've just put this amazing hover effect, and I will be telling you like how we can just put this through Tailwind CSS. And these all styling I've done through Tailwind, and you can see when I've just done these styling through Tailwind, so our page is looking really awesome. Then at the right we are getting one tab which is called as profile section, and when the user will press this profile section, so you can see this profile section will be opening here, and if the user want to see your profile, so he can press this button, see your profile. After pressing this button, you can see it will take the user to your profile, and here user can see about your, and he can learn about you, like who you are, where you do job, about you, a simple text about you can write here. Then here you can also put some experience about your own self, and you can also put some of the other experience if you want by pressing this show all 7 experiences. User can see more experiences which we have done in different companies. And down we are also getting the education of the user, so you can just put these educations here. Normally I just put a random educations, but if you want to put, you can put these different educations here. And then if I move on down, so you can put some of the skills here which you are having. So you can put these skills in this pop-up tag which I have just put here, and you can also just put some of the languages which you know. So I've just put English and German. You can also put any other language if you want. Then these are some of the things like master the 5 principles of web design, and you can see it is saying that brand and demand in Exomi. So it is collab with, so I've collabed with Exomi like this. I've shown to the other user who is just appearing on my profile. Then these are the things which we get normally in every LinkedIn profile, like people you may know, like our relatives, friends, which we are not following them, so they are coming in the suggestions, you can connect with them. Then at the end we are getting the copyright section. Here we are getting some of the other menus as well. Now I will be moving on to the main home page. So for moving on to the home page, just you have to press this logo of LinkedIn, and then directly it will be taking you to the home page. You can see here we are on the home page. Now here this is the post section where user can post anything by writing anything, or he can also post any photos, videos, or he can also set any event, and then he can normally press enter or this post button to post that thing which he here written here or which he have just attached here. Then down we are getting this post section. Here you will be also getting some of the other profiles of the different users here, and you will be also getting who it is, where he does do job, he is founder or CEO, like that. And you can also see the time of the post here. So I've just written normally 2 hours ago. In every post you can put different times as well. And I've also written one paragraph about the post. You can put any of the random paragraph, or if you are making it professionally for your own self, so you can just put the paragraph of related to your post. Then here we are getting a post image, and you can also see if you have followed anyone and if he liked this post, so you will be getting here like by him and 75 others. Or if you want to write any other number value, you can write. Then I have also put here 25 comment, 40 shares like this. Then we are getting here this user profile, again like my profile here, because I am using my profile to see this post here. And I'm also getting the like, comment, share and send button, which is looking good. Then if I scroll down, so here we are also getting the same thing like Clarence from founder and CEO at Gilio Group, Angel Investor 2 hours ago, and we are also getting the simple paragraph here as well. Then here we are also getting the same thing like comment, share, send like this, and we are getting here 22 comments and 40 shares like this, and again the profile section. Then same as here also we are getting thing, and in the last also we are getting the same thing. So in the end we are getting the copyright section also, and at the right you can see we are getting all the LinkedIn menus which we are getting normally in LinkedIn at the end. And in the end we are also getting the copyright section of LinkedIn, which says that LinkedIn copyright 2023 all right reserved. Then at the left side we are getting the recent groups hashtags, and these are the things which we normally get in LinkedIn when we are using it at the left. Then you also get here the LinkedIn which says that try premium. So we get this try premium in right side randomly, but I want to make it different look, so I just make this on the left side with my sidebar, so I can make it a different look and I can give it a different look. And we are also getting here my items, which is looking good, and user can see the items of this user by pressing this my items. And if the user want to try premium, so he can press the try premium button to just try premium, and he can see how premium is going on, it is good or not, like that. Then if I show you in responsive, so this LinkedIn clone is totally responsive. If I show you here, you can see totally responsive it is. You can see it any device here if I want to show you. So if I show you in like iPhone SE, you can see that. If I show you here in iPhone 12 Pro, if I show you in iPhone XR, if I show you in Pixel 5, in every device it is totally responsive here. You can see this. Now if I want to move on to my profile section, so moving on here onto the profile, I will be just pressing here see your profile, and you can see here we are onto the profile section. This is not responsive, but our home page is totally responsive for mobile device, and it is looking really good. You can see this. So like this, we are creating this amazing project here of LinkedIn clone from start. So just you have to see this video from start and just enjoy this video if you understand this project here. So hit a like, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and after subscribing, the notification bell as well, so more people can learn and they can understand how we can create these amazing projects using different languages here. And if you are enjoying this video, so remember to see my all the previous videos as well, which I have just created project using like Next.js, React.js and more. So this video will be big enough, but it will be really helpful. So remember to see it from start and don't miss any of the part, or don't skip any of the part in this video. So now just we'll be starting with our project here and seeing that how we can just create this amazing full stack LinkedIn clone from start using Next.js, Tailwind, CSS. We will be also using Typescript in this to make it more good looking from start.
Close till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So just like I'm telling you that today we are just creating an amazing LinkedIn clone here, and we will be creating it using Next.js. We will be using TypeScript and Tailwind CSS also to create this amazing project here. So now we'll be starting with our project and seeing that how we can just create this amazing LinkedIn clone. So for creating this LinkedIn clone here, I will be opening new window first of all. And after opening the new window, I will be closing my previous window, and here I will be opening my folder of LinkedIn. So I will be moving on to downloads, and you can see here it is LinkedIn clone main, which is our main folder, and I will be opening it by pressing select folder here. After opening this folder, I will be moving on to my main file and removing all the codes from here, because I will be not needing these files and we will be not using as our internal codes here. So I will be moving down and removing things from this file here. And then after removing these all stuff, you have to save and move to the profile section here. And from the profile section also, I will be removing these things, because in the profile section we have only written like the profile name and the username. So you can also write here, and you can just change it to your name, because I use different names here, and I will be also using the different name when I will be creating it again. So I will be moving at the top and removing these things as well from start. Then save it, and after moving here, you have to now move on to the styling file, which is our Tailwind CSS file here. And after moving to this amazing Tailwind CSS file, you have to remove the things from this Tailwind CSS file as well. So we can just move on and work with this file here. So I will be removing the things from here also. So I will be now pressing backspace to remove. After doing that, you have to save directly from here. After doing that all stuff, I will be pressing enter so I can give some space, and this is the URL of font which I will be not removing here. Then I will be moving on to my main file and pressing Ctrl V to close the side panel, and I will be opening this file in my default browser, which is called Google Chrome. So this is our folder. You have seen, we have just seen that, and we have also opened it in VS Code. Then I will be opening my index file. You can see it is totally empty, and we are only getting the heading as LinkedIn clone. Now I will be making it side by side so I can get all the codes at the left, and at the right we should be getting the interface where we will be creating our LinkedIn clone. So I will be making my left side bigger here, and you can see it is now totally looking good. So I will be now moving down after this body tag, and underneath the body tag and creating a nav class as navbar. So I will be now writing it as navbar. Then you have to create here div. In div I will be now just writing here the class as navbar left. Now after creating this, you have to now write here index.html, which is the file name, and create here class logo, and create images slash, and I will be now writing here as logo.png. Then you have to now move down after this tag. After this, close a tag and create here div class. In div class, I will be now writing here search box. Then I will be now writing here images slash and write here search.png. Then I will be moving down and write here input type text and write here placeholder. And then I will be now writing here search. And after writing this thing, you have to now create class in div, and in this class I will be creating here navbar center. Then I will be zooming in so I can just see the code which I am writing here, and you can see perfectly now it is typed. Then I will be moving down here and creating UL tag, in which we will be creating the unordered list, and here I will be now writing class as active link. Then I will be creating here images slash, and I will be writing it as home.png, which is the image name. Then move here in the in this a tag, and I will be creating here spell tag, in which I will be writing as home. Then I will be simply doing one thing. I will be copying this li tag here by pressing Ctrl C from start. Just the difference will be here, as we will be not writing the class as active link, we will be removing that. So I will be copying this here, and I will be directly pasting it and remove this class which we have written at the start of the li, because we have to only write this in home tag. So I will be removing that, and then in the images also I will be removing this image and changing it to network. And here I will be now just writing my network like this. After writing this, you have to now move after this close a tag, or you can say close li tag, which we have just written at the end, and then we have to just move down and paste it here again. And then I will be now changing this home to like jobs. So I will be now writing here jobs as it is, and I will be now just changing this home to like jobs.png, which is the image name, and removing the class as active link, which is written here. After doing that all stuff, you have to copy this li tag again, so I can just remove the class, and so the class will be removed, and we don't have to remove the class again and again from this. So I will be now copying this here, paste it here, and paste it here. Just I will be changing here, like I will be changing here this to messaging, and I will be changing here jobs to messaging, and here I will be now writing message.png. Then here when you've written this, you have to move here and then remove this jobs, and here I will be writing notification.png, and here as well I will be writing notification. Then you have to save this, or you can write notifications like this. After saving this file, you have to now move after the closed div which we have created. So here it is, and then you have to create here div class as navbar, right? Then I will be moving down, and here I will be now just writing here as class online. Then here you have to move in center and move down and create image, in which I will be writing images slash user1. So I will be now writing here user1.png class nav profile. So I will be now writing here dash image. Then you have to write on click equal to, then you have to write here toggle menu, then open close the bracket here. Then you have to move after the close two divs and create here div class, in which I will be creating here profile menu, and I will be now writing here there. Then create ID, which should be as profile menu. So I will be now writing here. Then create here div class as profile dash menu. Then you have to write here div class again and write here user info, and I will be now writing images slash, then I will be writing here user1.png. Then move down after this div and create another div h3, in which I will be writing here the name of the user. So I will be creating my name here. You can also write a different name, but I will be not using my image. I will be using the user's image. You can also use a different image if you are having, like if you are having your image, so you can use that as well. And I will be now moving down and creating HR tag here, a tag, in which I will be creating here class. In class, I will be writing here profile menu, and I will be now writing it as link. After writing this, you have to now just move down after this tag which we have created. This was the a tag here, and after moving down, you have to create it here images, and I will be writing it as feedback.png, which is our image name. Then I will be now writing here give feedback. Here the text which we have written. Spend tag, just like write like this, save it here and then reload. So you can see now we are just getting the starting things like LinkedIn logo, LinkedIn search box, and the navbar menus with the profile image here, which is looking good. So now here when you are getting that all stuff, so I will be doing one thing, like I will be moving down after this tag. So just I will be moving down and creating a tag again with class, and in class I will be just writing here profile menu link. Then you have to create your images slash, in which I will be writing setting.png. Then move down and create your setting and privacy. Then you have to move down a spend tag you have to create, and then I will be now closing it like this. A tag again, create class, and in class I will be writing profile menu link again. Then you have to create images slash, and I will be writing here help.png. Then you have to now move down after this tag and create p tag, and I will be now writing help and support. Then I will be now writing here spend tag, create a tag, and write here class as profile menu link. So I will be now writing here. Then I will be now just writing here images slash. Then you have to create display.png, and then after writing this, you have to move down and create p tag, in which I will be writing display and accessibility. So I will be now writing here like this. Then you have to move down, create a spend tag, and write like this, and a tag. Here I will be now creating class as profile menu link. Then I will be now just moving down right here images slash, and I will be writing logout.png. So here I will be now writing like this. Then you have to move down and create p tag, in which I will be writing logout like this. Right here spend tag here like this. After writing that all stuff, you have to move after the nav tag which we have closed down. So you can see this is the nav tag, and I will be creating a div underneath this which will be as container, and then I will be creating a left sidebar here with the div, and we have to now create a sidebar profile box. So I will be creating that and create here images tag, in which I will be writing cover page.png, set its width to 100% like this. Now you have to move down and create div class, and I will be now acting it as sidebar, and I will be writing here profile info. Then you have to move down. Then I will be creating here images slash, in which I will be just now changing it to user1.png. Then you have to move down and create h1, in which I will be now writing again my name, because I've telling you that I will be using my name in every place which we have written. Then you have to write here h3, in which I will be now just writing here like web developer like this, and I will be now writing here web developer at Microsoft. Normally, example, I am just writing this thing. Then you have to create UL tag and write here li, in which I will be writing your profile views, and then I will be now just writing here spend tag 52. You can give any of the views which you want to give here. Then I will be moving down, create li, in which I will be now writing here your post views spend tag in which I will be writing 812 and I will be pressing backspace here. So after writing this thing, you have to now move down right here your connections. So here I will be now just writing like this and create here a spend tag as well, in which I will be writing 564. You can give any number value which you want to give here. Then create a div underneath in which I will be writing sidebar. Here I will be writing profile link. Then I will be moving down and creating a tag. Here I will be creating images slash items.png. Then I will be now just writing here my items like this. Then move down a tag and here I will be writing images slash as premium.png and here I will be writing try premium. Then save it here and reload. So if I show you by reloading, if I scroll down, so you can see we are getting these things like see your profile section in which you will be getting feedback of the user. Then you will be also getting setting and privacy, help and support. And if I just scroll down, so you can see we are getting display and accessibility. We are also getting logout button here. Then if I scroll down, so we are just getting this user images. This is the banner image of the profile. I will be telling you where we will be putting this image here, and this is again the profile image with the username and where the user works. This is the information about that in a small paragraph. We will be styling this also through Tailwind CSS moving forward. Now I will be moving down after the two divs which we have created, and I will be now simply I will be writing here as sidebar activity. This will be our class like this. Then I will be giving a space and writing here as sidebar activity like this. Then you have to move down, and then here I will be just writing h3 tag in which I will be writing recents, and I will be moving down and writing here a tag images slash, and I will be now writing here as recent.png, and here I will be writing web development like this. Then I will be copying this tag from start, so I will be copying it from the start a tag to the end a tag, and I will be pasting it, and then here I will be pasting it again, paste. Now you have to write h3 in which I will be writing here groups. So here I will be now writing groups like this. Then I will be now moving down. Then I will be just doing one thing. I will be just pasting it. Then move down h3 and I will be now just writing it as hashtags. So here I will be now writing hashtags. Then I will be now just again pasting it like this. Then I will be moving down and creating div class as discover. So I will be now writing here as discover dash image, or you can say discover dash molding, in which I will be writing a tag. Here I will be writing discover mold. Save. Now here you have to do some changes, like I will be moving first of all at the top. Here I will be doing one change, like I will be changing this web development to user interface. Then I will be now moving here, and then I will be changing this to like online learning like this. Then scroll down, and here I will be changing it to like learn online, and then move down, and here I will be changing it to code pattern. So I will be writing here as it is. Then move down, and here I will be writing group learning. So write like this. Then you have to move here in this web development. Just before web development, here you have to change the image name to group.png. Here I will be now writing group.png. Here I will be now just again writing group, and then same as here I will be writing same. Now after writing this, you have to move here, and then I will be now changing this to like web design, and or you can say web design group like this. Then you have to scroll down here, and then I will be writing here HTML and CSS. I'm just writing, for example, HTML CSS learner, because it is the starting language. So beginner should be starting from this beginning language here, which is called as coding language. Then I will be moving here and changing it to programming as Python and JavaScript group like this. Then I will be moving down, and here I will be writing learn coding online. So here I will be writing learn coding online. Then here in the hashtags I will be doing same thing. I will be changing the image to hashtag. Then in the second as well, and in the last third as well. So you can see now we have changed the image to hashtag. Then I will be moving in this web development. I will be also doing here web development, but in the different way like this. Now when you've written this, you have to move in the second. Here I will be writing again user interface, but in different method. Here I will be writing online learning like this. Save it here, and then you have to move after this two divs which we have created, and I will be now writing here p tag as ID, and I will be writing show more link, and I will be now just taking this L capital here. Then you have to write here on click. In on click, I will be writing toggle activity. So here I will be now writing open close the bracket and create here show more. Then I will be writing b tag and write plus. Now move after this close b tag which we have created, and then after doing that you have to move after the div which we have created here and write here main content which we have done, and then I will be now writing div class as create post, and then you have to now write here div class, and I will be now writing here create post input. Then I will be now writing images slash, and then I will be writing here user1.png. Then you have to move down and write here text area, and here I will be now just removing these names here, and I will be writing here rows in the place of it, which should be 2. Then remove this columns and rows which we have written with the ID because we will be not needing this, and here I will be writing placeholder in which I will be writing write a post. Then here you have to move down and create div class in which I will be writing create post, and here I will be writing links, and right here li images slash in which I will be writing photo.png, and here I will be now writing photos. Create li image tag images, and I will be now just writing here images slash video.png. Then I will be now just writing here video, and I will be moving down right here li images slash event. So here I will be now moving, and then I will be writing images slash event.png. Save it. Then move again here, and I will be creating event. Then move down right here li post like this. So you can see now we have just written here li post, means in which I have just mentioned the post here. So I will be saving it and reloading. You can see now we are getting all the things here like recents, groups, hashtags, which we get normally in the LinkedIn profiles. So you can see I have just put that, and we have also written make a post here of the user, and here we have just make the post section of the text area in which user can upload the photo, or he can upload video, or he can also suggest any event or set any event, or he can also upload any post. So this is a good thing which I have created here, and normally we get these all things in the normal LinkedIn as well. Then I will be moving down here after the 2 divs which we have created, and I will be writing here as div sort by, right here hr p tag, and I will be writing here sort by. Then you have to create a span tag in which I will be writing top, and I will be giving a space here write images, and then I will be pressing backspace so I can just not give the space to my image. Then I will be writing here down arrow.png, which is the image name. Then create here div class again, which should be as post, and I will be writing here div class as post sidebar, or you can say just I will be removing this, and I will be just writing post author. So here I will be now just writing this. Then you have to scroll down right here images slash, and I will be writing user3.png. Then I will be doing one thing like I will be moving down after this tag here and creating div h1, in which I will be writing again my name here, so I can just show you the difference which I am making. And then I will be moving down and write here a small tag in which I will be writing founder and CEO at Galileo group like this. And then I will be now just writing this slash in which I will be writing angel investor. Then I will be moving down and create a small tag in which I will be writing 2 hours ago. This is the post link which I am writing here like this. So here I will be writing 2 hours ago like this. Then you have to create p tag in which I will be writing a simple lorem tag. Then I will be moving down and writing here images slash, and I will be writing it as post image1.png, and write here width as 100%. Now you have to remove this alt, or you can just also write it, nothing happens. Then create another div as post stats, and I will be writing here div image, and I will be writing here images slash thumbs up.png. Then move down after this tag and create images slash, and I will be writing it as love.png. Then write again the image tag in which I will be writing images slash, and this time I will be changing it to like clap.png. Then move down, write here images slash, and I will be writing here, just remove this thing because now we have created. So I will be normally creating a span tag, and I will be writing like users, and here I will be writing a tag which should be like Big and 75 others like this. So this is the like section which we have created here, and now I will be saving this thing from here and reload. So you can see now we are getting the post here of the user. We are getting another user profile with the post of the user and the text which is written by the user in the post. And here you will be getting the likes, who has liked and how many other people has liked. So this is the thing which I have created. And now I will be moving down and creating another div with span, and I will be writing here 22 comments and I will be writing dot, and you have to write here 40 shares. Then when you've written this, you have to just do one thing, like I will be moving down after the two divs which we have created and write here div class as post activity. Then I will be now writing div class and I will be writing here images slash, and I will be now writing here user1. Then you have to write here post activity. Then you have to write here user icon. Then when you've written this, you have to move down, create images slash, and I will be writing here down arrow. Then you have to create class post activity. Then I will be now writing here arrow icon. Then when you've just done that, you have to move down and create here div class in which I will be writing post activity, and I will be now writing here link. Then you have to now create images slash and write here live. Then when you've written this, you have to move forward and then move down after this tag and create span tag, write here live and write here div class as post activity link. Then you have to now write here images slash, and I will be writing it as comment.png. Then you have to move down and create here span, and I will be now just moving here and creating a span tag in which I will be writing comment. And then you have to another create div class as post activity, and I will be now just writing here link. Then you have to move down and then I will be just writing it as images slash, and I will be writing here share.png. Then p tag, and I will be writing here as share. Now you have to create another post activity link. So here I will be writing create images slash, and I will be now writing here send. Then when you've written this, you have to move down and create a tag as p tag, and here I will be writing send. Then you can see we have just written that all things here in the post section. Now you have to create another second post here. So for creating that, you have to move after the divs which we have created. So we have created 3 divs after this, before this second post here. So you can see these are the 3 divs, and I will be moving down after these 3 and creating another post here in which I will be writing post author. Then here I will be writing images slash, and then here I will be writing it to like user2. Then create div here. In this div I will be now writing h1, and here I will be writing like this clearance group. Then move down and write here a small tag in which I will be writing founder and CEO at, and then I will be now writing here JLU like this, and I will be now just writing group, and here you have to write angel investor. Then you have to move down and write here small, and I will be writing here 2 hours ago. And here you have to move down and create lorem tag like this. And after writing this, you have to now create images slash, and here I will be now writing post image 2. So here we have created this thing. Then I will be now writing here width as 100%. Then you have to move after this image tag and create here div as class post status, and you have to now just write here post stats. Then I will be now writing here div images slash, and I will be now writing here thumbs up.png. And then when you've written this, you have to move down and write here images slash love.png, and write here images slash, and I will be now writing here clap.png. Now you have to move down and write here span tag class like users. Then you have to now write here again my name, and I will be writing 1075 others. Then when you just written these all stuff here, you have to move down, and then I will be creating here a div tag with span, and I will be writing 22 comments, and I will be now writing and dot. So here I will be now just writing here and dot like this, and then you have to create 40 shares. Now when you just written this, you have to create div class, and I will be writing post activity. Then you have to now write here div images slash, and I will be writing here user1. And then you have to give a space from here, create class as post activity, and then I will be writing here user icon. Then when you've written this, you have to move down and write here images slash, and I will be now writing here down arrow. write class as post activity. So here I will be now writing activity like this. Right here arrow icon. Now when you've just written this, you have to now move down, and then after moving down, you have to create here div class as post activity, and I will be now writing here link. Then you have to write images slash, and I will be now writing it as live. And after writing live here, you have to now move up down after this tag. Right here is pen tag and create live. Then I will be now writing a div class, and here I will be writing post activity. So here I will be now writing this and write here link. Then you have to move down and write images slash, and then I will be writing here comment.png. Now you have to write here pen tag, and I will be now writing here comment. And after writing this, you have to now move down and create here div class as post activity link. Then you have to move down right here images slash, and I will be now writing here share.png. And then you have to create this pen tag here, and in this pen tag I will be writing share. Then after writing this, you have to now move down and write here div class, and I will be writing post activity link, and I will be now writing images slash send.png, and I will be now just moving down. Right here is pen tag, in which I will be now writing here send like this. Now after writing that all stuff, you have to move in this 3 divs, and I will be copying it from start. So these are the 3 divs, and I will be giving space from these 3 divs here. After doing this thing, you have to copy these 3 divs from start. So this was our post. If I show you from here, we were getting the post section. So I will be simply doing one thing. I will be copying it by pressing Ctrl C here, and after doing that, you have to move down, and then I will be pasting it down. So for pasting it, you have to press enter, so you can give some space, and I will be pasting it here. After pasting this thing, just you have to change the image name. So I will be moving at the top here, and I will be just doing one thing, like we have just created this. You can see, and it is looking really awesome. If I show you here, we are also getting some spacing here like this, which is looking awesome. You can see these are the spacing which we are getting here. And now I will be changing the image here, and I will be changing it to another image name. So I will be writing it as user4, and all the things will be same. Just I will be changing the h1, and here I will be now writing it to Benjamin. So here I will be now writing Benjamin Leo like this. And after writing this tag, you have to now also change the user1. So I will be now moving down, and you can see we have just written these all stuff, like we have just written post image 2. So this was the same image which we want to use here, or you can use any other image like post image 3 I can use like this. Then you have to save this thing, and after saving, just you have to move, and then you have to use the 4th post here. So I will be moving down, and then you have to paste it here. After pasting this thing, you have to move at the top, and you can see this is our thing. So I will be now just changing it to like another post. So I will be now writing here user5 like this. And then if I show you at the top, so you can see we have just used different image, like user4 we have used here, and then here we have used like user2, and then at the top we have used user1. Okay, so user3 we have used. Then here we have used the different things here. So I will be now doing one thing. I will be moving down in the last one, and here we have to use the user4. So we have just now written the user4 image. If I show you here, okay. So when you've just written this, we have just used here user5, and then I can just change it to any other name. So I will be now writing here Alexander. Save it here. Then you can see we have just written this, and we are getting the user5 written here. And then after getting this, you have to now change this post image to post image 4 like this. Save it here, and then reload. After reloading, if I show you, you can see we are getting the different post here. You can see here it is looking good. So we are getting the different posts here like this. So after getting these all stuff, you have to simply do one thing, like I will be moving down here, and after moving down, you have to now just do one thing, like I will be now just changing to another tag. Means I will be now doing one thing. We have now created some of the divs here, so I will be moving down after the div, and you can see we have just give some spacing here. So I will be now giving the spacing from this div here like this, and then I will be moving down here. And after moving down, you have to create a div class as right sidebar, and I will be now writing here create as sidebar, and I will be now just writing here sidebar news. Then you have to create images slash, and I will be writing more.png, create class as info, and I will be now writing here as info icon. Then you have to move down and write here h3, and I will be now writing here trending news. Then move down and write here a tag in which I will be writing here high demand. So here I will be now writing for skilled, and I will be now writing here manpower. Then when you've written this, you have to write here spend tag, and I will be writing ID logo, or you can say here, you can just write here 1 day ago like this, and then I will be now writing here mid dot like this thing and write here 10,954 readers. Then when you've written this, you have to move down and write here a tag which should be as careers. So here I will be now writing careers drawing and write here horizontally. So here I will be now writing this. After writing this tag, you have to now do one thing, like I will be moving down and create a spend tag, and here I will be writing 19 hours ago, and then I will be writing the dot, and here I will be just writing 1,552 readers. Then when you've just written this, you have to create a tag, and I will be now writing here let's work, and then you have to write for visa for US. So here I will be now writing for US more, and I will be now writing for UK. Then when you've written this, you have to write here spend tag, write 1 day ago. Then I will be now writing here and mid dot, write here 27,334 readers. Then you have to move down and write here a tag in which I will be now writing more highway. So here I will be writing equal to higher confidence. So here I will be now writing like this thing. And after writing this, you have to now write here spend 18 hours ago. And here I will be now writing and mid dot, and write here 42,234 readers. And then when you've written this thing, you have to now create a tag in which I will be writing here again my name is the, so here I will be now writing is the world's, so here I will be now writing is the world's third richest. So here I am writing example, you can give any of the example which you want to give. Here I will be writing 12 hours ago. Then I will be creating here mid dot, and in mid dot I will be writing 16,234 readers like this thing. And I will be now just doing one thing, I will be moving down and create a tag in which I will be creating here class as read more. So here I will be now writing read more link like this. Now after creating this tag, you have to now move down and create here read more. Then you have to save it and write here div class, and in div class I will be writing sidebar add. Now you have to create a small tag here in which I will be writing add, and then I will be now writing here and mid dot. Then you have to write here and mid dot, and I will be now writing here again and mid dot. Then when you've written this, you have to now move after the close small tag which we have created and write here master the 5 principles. Then here you have to write of web design. After writing this, you have to move down and create div tag. Here I will be writing images. So here I will be now writing images slash user1.png, which is the image name. Then I will be now writing here images slash, and I will be now writing it as mi logo.png. Save. Then create b tag, and here I will be now writing brand. So here I will be writing brand and demand. Then I will be writing in geometry like this. Now you have to save this thing here, and after saving this, you have to reload. So if I just show you by reloading, you can see we are getting trending news. We are also getting mastered the 5 principles of web design. Then again the profile image, we are also getting the brand here, which is called like Xiaomi like this. You can give any of the brand which you want to give. I've just written Xiaomi. You can give any of the brand you want. Now when you are getting that all stuff here, we have to now just set the a tag as well. So I will be moving down and writing here a tag with class. In class I will be writing add link, and here I will be writing learn more. So here I will be writing this. Then I will be now creating this class as sidebar useful, and I will be now just writing here useful links. Then I will be now writing here about like this. Then you have to copy this about which we have written here by pressing Ctrl C here. Then you have to go paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it. Then I will be now changing this about to more here, and then after doing this, you have to move in this about this time, and here I will be writing get the app like this. Now you have to move in this about, and I will be writing here advert. I will be writing advertising here like this. Then you have to do one thing, you have to move at the top, right here privacy policy. Then you have to now move here, and then I will be writing it as help center. So here I will be now writing help center. Then I will be removing it, and I will be writing accessibility. So here I will be writing like this. Now when you just written this thing, you have to save it, and then I will be moving down, and here you have to create div class in which I will be writing copyright message. Then I will be now writing here images slash, and I will be now writing here as logo.png. Then I will be now writing p tag, and I will be writing LinkedIn. So here I will be now writing, and then I will be writing and hashtag 16923, and I will be writing all rights. And when you've written this, you have to write here result. Now you have to save it here, and then I will be moving down after this divs here. So you can see these are the 4 divs which we have created now. Then I will be creating HR tag down and create p tag. In the style I will be writing here text align should be center, and I will be now just writing here copyright, in which I will be writing and copy like this, and here I will be writing 2023, in which I will be writing my name again. Save it, and then you have to just reload here, and you can see we are just getting this copyright section it down. You can see which is looking good, and we are also getting LinkedIn copyright 2023 all right reserved like this, which is looking good. Now after getting that all stuff here, you have to simply do one thing, like I will be giving a space from here again. So I will be giving a space like this. Now after giving this a space, you have to save this and move on to the profile section. Now we have to work on to the profile file this time. So here I will be moving on to the profile, and then after moving to this profile section, you have to now just use the nav tag here. So I will be now just writing nav, and I will be creating here class as navbar. Then you have to write here div again, which should be as class, and I will be now writing a navbar div. So we will be not getting this profile here. So we have to open this profile file here. So I will be now just doing one thing. I will be moving to my folder where I just opened the file, and this is our profile file. So I will be opening this file as well, so I can just see the interface of this file also. You can see now we are getting the profile file also. So we have not created some of the things here yet. So we have to just check. So this is the same file which is our main file of index, and we will be linking this profile, which is empty file. We will be also linking it with our main file. So when we write any code here, so when we press our profile section here, so this file should be open. So we have to create the things in this file now. So I will be now writing here as a tag, and I will be linking it with my main file in which I have written all the codes, and I will be writing here class as logo, and create here images as logo.png, which is the LinkedIn logo which I will be creating here. Then you have to move after the a tag and write here class as search box. Then I will be now writing here images slash, and I will be now just writing here search.png. So here I will be now writing search.png like this. Then you have to create here input type text, and I will be now writing here placeholder, in which I will be writing search, and I will be writing 3 dots, and then you have to move down and create here div class as navbar center. Then you have to create ULLI tag, and I will be now just writing here class as active link. Then you have to now write here images slash, and I will be now just writing here as home.png. Then you have to move down, and here I will be creating a span tag, and I will be writing here home. Now when you've just written this, you have to now move down and create LI tag, and here I will be now just writing images slash, and here you have to write network.png. Then I will be creating a span tag, and I will be writing a my network like this. Now after writing this tag, you have to now do one thing, like I will be moving down, right here LI tag, right here image, again create images slash, and I will be writing here jobs.png. Then right here span, and I will be writing jobs here as well. Then move down, create LI tag and images slash, and I will be now writing here message. Then here you have to write message. So here I will be now writing messaging again like this. Now when you've written this, you have to move after the LI tag, create LI tag, images slash, and I will be writing notification this time, and here I will be creating a span tag, in which again I will be now writing here notifications. Save it here, and then you have to move after the div tag, close div which we have created, and create div class as navbar right. Then here I will be writing div class, in which I will be now writing here online, create images slash, and I will be writing it as user1. Then you have to create here div class there, and I will be now writing profile image, and write here on click, and I will be now writing here toggle menu. Then when you've written this, you have to now move down after the 2 divs here, create div class, and I will be now just writing here profile menu, and I will be now writing here ID. Here I will be writing profile menu. So here I will be now writing like this. Then you have to write here div class as profile, and I will be now just writing here menu. Then here you have to just create div class as user info. Then I will be now just creating image here, images slash, and I will be now writing here user one. Then you have to create div class h3. So here I will be now just writing h3, and I will be now again writing here my name like this. And after creating this, you have to now just move down a tag, and I will be now writing here profile. Then here I will be writing see your profile like this. Then save it. After saving this file, you have to move after the two divs, create HR tag, which will be our line here at the top. Then here I will be writing profile menu, and I will be now writing here link, create images slash, and I will be writing feedback. So here I will be now writing feedback.png. Then write here give feedback like this. So here I will be now just writing give feedback. Then move down and write here spend tag like this. A tag here I will be now just writing and creating class as profile menu, and I will be now just writing here profile menu link. Then you have to create images slash, and I will be writing here settings.png. Move down and create p tag again, and I will be again writing setting and privacy. Now we can check how it is looking here. So I will be saving it and reload. You can see we are getting the same things like we were getting here. So but now the change will be that when the user will press the profile section here, so then user will getting these all stuff which we have written here. Now after getting these things here, you have to simply do one thing. You have to move down and create here a tag again, in which I will be writing like this, create profile menu link again here. Now simply you have to create images slash, and I will be writing help.png, which is another image here. Then create p tag, and I will be writing help and support. And then when you written this, you have to move down and create a spend tag and write like this. Write here a tag and write class as profile, and write here profile menu link. Now here when you written this, you have to move under this a tag and write here images slash, and I will be now writing here display.png like this. And then you have to write here p tag, in which I will be writing display, and I will be writing here accessibility. So here I will be now writing like this. Now when you've written this, you have to create spend tag. So I will be moving after this close p tag and create spend tag right here a tag, and I will be now writing here class as profile menu link. Then I will be now writing here images slash, and I will be writing here logout.png. Now when you've just written this, you have to move down, write here p tag, and I will be writing here logout. Then move down and write here spend tag and write like this. Save it here, and after saving these things, you have to simply reload here. After loading, you can see we are getting all the things working like give feedback, setting, privacy, help and support we are getting. Then we are also getting the display and accessibility of the user, and we are also getting one logout button at the end, which is looking good. So this was the thing which I want to show you here. And then now when you are just getting that all stuff here, so I will be doing one thing now here. I will be moving down after the close lab which we have created. So this was our close lab which I have shown you here. So you can see this is the closed lab which we have created. So I will be moving down, creating here div class as container, and I will be now just writing here div class as profile main, and I will be now writing here div class as profile, and I will be now just writing here as container. Then create here images slash, write here coverpic.png, write here width as 100%. Then you have to move down after this tag, create here div class, in which I will be writing profile container, and I will be now writing here inner. Then you have to now write here images slash, and I will be writing here user one. Then I will be writing here profile pic. So here I will be now writing profile pic like this. Now you have to move down, write here h1, and I will be now just writing here my name here like this, and write b tag, and I will be now writing here web developer. Right here at Microsoft, and I will be now just doing one thing, like I will be writing this, and I will be writing former, and I will be now just writing a former developer. Then I will be writing add data stack. You can give any of the URL or any of like thing which you want to write here, and I will be now writing here add Oracle b tag, and I will be now just writing here San Francisco, comma United States like this, and I will be now writing here and midot. And here you have to just write a tag, and then I will be writing the contact info. Save it. Then you have to move down after this p tag, create div class as mutual, and I will be now just writing their connection. Then I will be writing images slash, and I will be writing it as user to .png. Then I will be now doing one thing. I'll be moving forward and moving down after this. We'll create one mutual. So here I will be now writing connection like this, and I will be now just writing here Orlando and write here grids. Then when you've written this, you have to create div class as profile btn. Then here I will be writing a tag create class as primary btn. Then you have to now write here images slash, and I will be writing it as connect.png and write here connect. So here I will be now writing connect like this. Then I will be now writing here images slash, and I will be writing chat.png and write here message. So here I will be now writing the save. And after saving this tag, you have to now move down after this three divs and create div class as profile description. Then I will be now writing here h2, and here I will be now writing here about. Then you have to move down and write here p tag, in which I will be writing lorem tag like this. And after writing this, you have to move down, write here a tag, and write here see more link like this, and then move in center and write here see more again. Then I will be writing three dots here and create div class, in which I will be writing profile description. So here I will be now just writing this. Now you have to create h2, and I will be writing experience. Then here you have to write div class, and I will be now writing it as profile description row. Then create here images slash, and I will be writing Microsoft.png. Then here you have to write div and write here h3, in which I will be writing lead front end developer. Then you have to save this, and then here I will be reloading, and you can see now we are getting these things here, and we are also getting the written, which we have just written experience lead front end developer like this. Then I will be writing b tag, in which I will be writing Microsoft and mid dot, and I will be writing a full time. So here I will be now writing this here. Then you have to now create p tag, in which I will be writing 122 dash present, and here I will be writing here and mid dot, and then you have to create 1.5 layers. Now you have to move down and write here b tag. Then I will be now writing here computer programming, and I will be writing is the process of performing then I will be now writing here particular computation. Then I will be now writing usually by designing. Then I will be writing here and building like this, and then I will be writing an executable, and I will be writing here computer program. Now when you've just written this, you have to move down, create HR tag. And after writing this HR tag, you have to move down and create a div class, and then here I will be writing profile description, and I will be writing here row. Then write here images slash, and I will be writing here slack.png. Then I will be writing div, and here I will be writing h3, in which I will be writing full stack. So here I will be now writing full stack developer. Then you have to move down and write here b tag, in which I will be writing slack again, and write here and mid dot, and I will be writing here full time. Then you have to move down b tag, and I will be writing June 2022 to Jan 2022. Then again I will be writing here mid dot 2.6 years like this. Then here I will be doing one thing. I will be moving down and create p tag, and I will be copying this same tag here. So I will be doing one thing. I will be writing here p tag, then here in the end as well. So you can see now we have just written this p tag here, and now I will be copying this paragraph from start, so I can paste down as well. So just I will be moving here from start or till start, you can see, and here I will be copying this paragraph from here, and I will be pasting it. After pasting this paragraph, you have to move and write here HR. Then I will be moving down, write here again profile description row, write images slash, Google.png. Then I will be now writing here div, and here I will be writing h3, in which I will be writing web developer. Move down right here b tag, in which I will be now writing here Google and INC, and right here the dot, right here full time like this. Now when you've written this, you have to write here b tag, and I will be writing September 2018 dash May 2020, and I will be now just writing here and the dot. Then I will be writing 2.8 years. Now when you've written this, you have to write b tag, paste the same paragraph which we have just written. And after writing this, you have to move after the two divs right here HR, write a tag, and I will be giving here class as experience, and I will be now writing here experience link. Right here show all 7 experiences. So here I will be now writing create images slash right here right arrow dot png. Now when you just written this thing, you have to move down and create div class as profile description. So I will be now just writing here. Then you have to now write h2, in which I will be writing education. So here I will be now writing education. Then I will be writing div class, in which I will be writing it as profile description, and I will be now writing here row. Then create images slash, and I will be writing here stand for dot png. Then I will be moving down right here div, and right here h3, and I will be writing stand for. And then when you just written this thing, you have to now remove this d from here, and I will be writing here university like this. Then you have to move down and write here b tag, and I will be writing bsee, and I will be writing here electrical. Then you have to now write here engineering. Then when you just done that, here I will be moving and write here b tag 2018-23. Then you have to now create HR tag here and create div class, and then I will be now just writing a profile description row. Then you have to now write here images, and here I will be writing dot like this. Then I will be moving down right here div, and here I will be writing h3, right here northwestern. So here I will be now writing here university. Then when you just done with this thing, here I will be now just moving down after this tag and create b tag, and here I will be now just writing here b tag like this, and here I will be writing north western university, which we have written. So I will be now writing here computer science like this. Then I will be now creating b tag and write here 2015 to 18 like this. Then I will be moving down, create HR tag, and write here div class as profile description row. Then you have to create image tag, and I will be writing here mit.png. Then you have to now move down right here div h3, and I will be now writing here Harvard University. Then you have to move down and write here b tag, and I will be writing senior high school like this. Now when you've written this, you have to move down and write here b tag, in which I will be writing 2005 to 2020 like this. Save it. Move down after that, create and create here class as profile description. Then you have to move down right here h2. Here I will be now writing here as skills. Now you have to move down, create a tag. Here I will be now creating class as skills, and then I will be now just writing here btn. Then in center I will be writing leadership here. Now when you just written this, you have to copy this a tag. After copying this, here I will be now just pasting this, paste like this. Now here I will be changing it to like entrepreneurship like this. Now here you have to just move at the top, and here I will be writing language name like Python I will be writing. Then at the top here I will be changing it to JavaScript. Then here I will be now writing here coding. Then change it to like planning. So here I will be now just writing here planning like this. Then here you have to now write here UI UX. Then here I will be now writing communication. So you have to now write here communication. Then you have to move here, and then here I will be just writing development, and here I will be writing as web design. Now when you just written this, you have to move after the close div here and create another div class as profile description, and then I will be writing h2 languages. Right here a tag, and then I will be writing class as language. Then I will be now just writing here btn. Write here English like this, and then after writing English you have to now just write here a tag, and then you have to now write here class as language btn. Then here I will be writing German or any other language. You can write like French or any other you want to do. Then after writing this you have to move after the tag here, means these two divs which we have created, and create a div class as profile, and I will be now just writing here as sidebar. Then create here sidebar, add, write here a small tag, and I will be now writing here add like this. Write here add midot, and midot. Then I will be now writing here add midot. Now when you've written this, you have to move after the small tag. Write here master the 5 principles, and I will be now writing here of web design. Then you have to now move down, create div, and I will be writing here images slash, write here user1.png. Then save it, and after saving this thing, you have to now move down and create images slash, and I will be now writing here mi logo.png. Save it, write here b tag, and I will be writing here brand and demand. Then I will be writing here an axiom like this. So here I will be now writing like this. Save it, and then you have to move down and write it class, and here I will be writing add link, and then write here done link. Then create div class again, sidebar people. Then here I will be writing h3, and in which I will be writing people you may know. So here I will be now writing like this. Then move down and write here div, and here I will be writing class as sidebar people row, and then you have to create images slash, and I will be writing here user3.png. Save it. Then after writing this, you have to move down, create another div, and write here h2, in which I will be writing Samuel Tooney or any other name you can give, and I will be writing here head of marketing, and I will be writing at Alibaba. Then when you've written this, you have to write here a tag and create connect. Then you have to give here class in this div as sidebar people row. Then you have to move down and write here images slash, and I will be writing here user code. Save it here, and then you have to move create div tag, and here I will be writing h2, in which I will be writing Benjamin Leo. Write here head of marketing. Then I will be now writing here at Alibaba. Retag, and I will be writing here connect. Now you have to create div class, and here I will be writing sidebar people, and I will be now writing here row. Then write here images slash, and I will be writing here user5. Save it here, and then you have to move down, create div tag. Here I will be writing h2, and I will be writing speed plot. Move down, speed get like this. Move down and write here b tag, and write head of marketing at Alibaba. Then you have to move down, right here a tag, and here I will be writing connect. Then you have to move down and create div class as sidebar people row. Then I will be now writing here images slash, and I will be writing here user2. Then when you've written this, you have to move down, right here div h2. Here I will be now writing my name. Then I will be writing p tag, and I will be writing head of marketing at Alibaba like this. Then when you've written this, you have to write a tag, and I will be writing here connect. So you can see now we have just written this. Then here you have to move down after the two div and create sidebar. Right here people row. So here I will be now moving down, right here images slash, and I will be writing user1.png. Then I will be moving down, right here h2. Here I will be writing audition for. Move down and write here p tag. Here I will be writing head of marketing at Alibaba. So here I will be now writing then move down, right here A tag, and here I will be writing color. Save it here and then reload. So you can see now we are getting all this stuff here, and these all things are working, and different names we are getting here. We are also getting the different means. This was our first file of index, which is our main file in which we are getting all the details of the user, and here we are also getting the other file of profile, and we are getting all the things about the user here in this profile section. Now I will be giving space after 3 divs here, 3 close divs which we have just written. After giving space, you have to move down after the 2 divs here, and then here you have to move and then create a tag as div class profile footer, and I will be writing the div class as sidebar, and I will be now writing the useful links. So here I will be now writing this create a tag, and I will be now just writing here about. Then you have to just copy this tag from here by pressing Ctrl C, and then here you have to just move after this tag and paste it here. Paste, 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 paste. Then here I will be moving and creating more here. So I will be now writing here more. Then I will be now just writing here get the app. So here I will be now writing get the app like this. Then you have to move here and then create advertising. So here I will be writing advertising simply. Then move here and then create privacy policy. Then here I will be moving and creating a tag as help center. Then I will be now just writing here as accessibility like this thing. Then you have to save it, and here after saving this thing you have to move after this a tag and create here div. So I will be now creating here div as class, and I will be writing copyright message. Then you have to write here images slash, and I will be writing here logo.png. Right here p tag, and I will be writing LinkedIn, and here I will be writing and hashtag 169. Then right here 2023. Right here all rights. So here I will be now writing all rights reserved. Then you have to save it. After saving this, you have to move after the 2 divs create HR and p tag. Right here is style. In style I will be now writing text align should be center. Then you have to just do one thing. You have to write here copyright, and I will be now writing here end copy. Then after writing this, you have to now move forward and create here 2023, and again I will be writing minor. Save it here and then reload. After reloading, you can see we are getting the copyright section in the end of this profile section which we have now created. Now we have to style these both files which we have now created here. So for styling these both files here, we have to move on to our Tailwind CSS file, and this is our Tailwind CSS file which is called style.css. So after moving to this file, we have to define many things here. So for defining the things, you have to now move on to the file here. So this was the file which I've telling you, and now we will be working with this file here. So now first of all we have to just write here a tag which is called this, and this tag means like you are defining all the things in your file. So I will be moving here, zooming in so you can just see all the code, and giving here margin as 0. I will be also setting here padding as 0 because I don't want padding from the top, and I will be giving here font size font family as popping center because I've written the URL of that at the top here. I've mentioned the URL of poppins. Then I will be writing box sizing as border pop. Right here body, in which I will be setting the background color S0, S2, S5. Then here I will be writing color, in which I will be writing 5, F5, F5, and then I will be writing that. Now you have to create text decoration, and I will be now writing here none, and I will be writing here imported. Then you have to now create color, and here I will be writing 5, F5, 5F. Then you have to now just write here Navbar. Then you have to now just write here display as flex. Then you have to write here this. Then you have to now just write here align items should be in center. Then I will be now writing here justify content should be space between. Then here I will be writing background should be white. Then here I will be now writing padding should be 6 pixel and 6%. Now when you just written this thing, here I will be now writing here position as sticky. So here I will be now writing this, and we have to write here top 0. And after writing this, you have to now write here z index, which should be like 100. And then you have to write here box shadow. which should be 0, 5 pixel, 10 pixel RGB, right here 0, 0, 0 and right here 0.1. Then you have to close it, create logo image, and now we are styling the logo here, which should be 30 pixel and create here margin right 15 pixel. Also right here display should be block. Now right here navbar dash center and right here URLi, in which I will be writing display inline block. So here I will be now writing this. Then right here list styles will be none. Then you have to write here navbar center and I will be writing URLi, and right here display should be flex and I will be writing here align items center. Then you have to create here font size of the navbar menu, which should be 14 pixel. Create margin 5 pixel, 8 pixel, and right here padding right as 5 pixel, and there I will be also writing position related. Now after writing this tag, you have to now simply do one thing. You have to define the navbar center again. So I will be now writing this time navbar center URLi image, in which I will be setting the width as 30 pixels. Save it here, and after saving this, you have to reload it. So I will be now moving here and then reload. You can see now we are getting our navbar styled here. So I will be moving on to my main file, and here you can see we are getting the navbar working. So for now here when you are getting that all stuff, I will be moving on to my main file, which is the index file here, and I will be just moving at the top in this index file. After moving at the top, you can see we have linked both files here, which is style and which is our you can say the profile file also. It has been also linked with our main file. So now if I just show you, you can see we are getting both the things styled here like this straight down. So it is looking really good. Now when you are getting that all stuff, I will be moving on to my style file again, and after moving on to this file here, I will be writing navbar center URLi, and I will be now writing here after. Then you have to move down, or you can say scroll down, and I will be writing here content should be empty. So here I will be writing here like it should be empty like this. Then I will be now moving down and creating here width as 0. Then I will be now writing here height 2 pixel. Then here I will be just now writing background should be like 045 BE6. Then you have to write here position should be absolute, and I will be now writing here bottom minus 15 pixel. Right here transition should be width, and I will be now writing 0.3s. Now you have to create navbar center, and I will be writing URLi, right here hover after. Then you have to give here comma, right navbar center, and I will be writing URLi, and right here dot active link, and then I will be writing here after. Then you have to move down and write here width as 100%. So I will be mentioning as 100%. Right here nav profile, and I will be now writing here image. Create width as 40 pixel, and I will be now writing here border. Then display here we will be setting it to block. Create cursor should also be pointer here. Then I will be writing here position related, and right here online tag which should be like position related. Then here I will be again writing online. Right here after, in which I will be writing content, and here I will be writing like this. Create here width 7 pixel, and I will be now writing here height 7 pixel, and I will be writing border 2 pixel. So here I will be now writing border 2 pixel solid white, and here I will be now just writing border radius should be 50%, and right here write 0, and then here you have to write 0 pixel, and you have to create top 0 pixel, and then I will be now just writing here background 41 db51. Then you have to just do one thing, like I will be writing here position absolute, then create search box with background, and here I will be just writing f0, f2, f5. Now you have to just write here just width 250 pixel, and I will be now writing here border radius as 20 pixel, and right here display flex. Now when you've written this, you have to create here align items. So here I will be now writing align items should be center, and I will be writing here padding should be 0.15 pixel. Right here navbar left, right display flex, and I will be writing here align items should be center, and I will be now writing here search box. Here I will be writing image, in which I will be now writing here width 14 pixel, and I will be now writing here search box. So here I will be now writing again search box, this time input. Here I will be setting the width as 100%. Right here background transparent, and I will be now writing here padding 8 pixel. And then when you just written this, you have to move down and write here outline, which should be none. So here I will be now writing this. Right here border 0. Save it here and then reload. So you can see now we are getting the LinkedIn flow style here, and we are also getting some hover effects. If I show you, you can see. So it is not styled too much here, but we will be styling it here too much as well. So for doing that, you have to now move down after this tag. Right here container, in which I will be setting its padding to 20 pixel, and I will be writing here 6%. Right here display flags. Now when you've written this, here you have to now write the flags wrap. Here I will be now writing it as wrap and create justify. Content should be space between. Now when you've written this, you have to move down right here left sidebar, and I will be writing here flag spaces should be like 25%. Then I will be now writing here align cell should be flag start. Now you have to move down and write here position should be sticky. Then I will be now writing here top 73 pixel, and I will be now writing here sidebar as profile, and I will be writing here profile box. Background should be white, and I will be now writing here sidebar profile, and here I will be writing profile info, in which I will be writing padding 0.25 pixel. Create sidebar profile info image, in which I will be writing here width 90 pixel, and I will be writing here border radius should be 50%. So here I will be now writing then create background should be white. Then I will be writing here padding 4 pixel. After writing this, you have to now move down, create margin top minus 45 pixel. Right here sidebar profile info. Then I will be now writing here h1, in which I will be writing font size 20 pixel, and I will be now writing here font weight, in which I will be writing 600. Then create here color. In color I will be now writing here 300. Then you have to create sidebar. In sidebar I will be writing profile info, and I will be writing here h2, or here I will be changing it to h3, in which I will be creating font size as 14 pixel. So here I will be now just writing here create another tag which should be like font weight, which should be 500, and color should be 777. Now you have to write here sidebar profile, and I will be writing here info UL. Then when you've written this, you have to now move down and create list style should be null, and I will be now creating margin 20 pixel 0. Now when you've written this, you have to move down and create dot sidebar, and I will be now just writing here profile, and I will be writing info UL li, and here I will be writing width as 100%. Then you have to now create margin as 5 pixel 0. Then create here font size as 13 pixel. Save it, reload here. So you can see now here we have to also reload. So you can see this is also styled here, and this is also styled, you can see, which is looking good. And now we are getting all the things working. And after getting that all stuff here, we have to just do one thing. We have to move down here and create sidebar profile, and I will be now writing here info UL li span tag, and write here float should be right. Then create here color as 045 BE6. Now you have to move down and create sidebar as profile link, and I will be now writing here display flags, and I will be now just creating here align items should be in center, and I will be now writing here border top should be 1 pixel solid C. Now you have to create sidebar profile, and I will be now writing here link a tag, and write here flag spaces should be 50%, and I will be now writing here display should be flags. Then you have to write here align items should be center, and I will be now writing here justify content should be center. Then when you've written this, you have to write here padding 15 pixel. Then write here font size. So here I will be now writing like this font size 13 pixel. Then I will be now writing here border left as 1 pixel solid C. Now you have to write here sidebar profile, and I will be now writing here link a tag, and here I will be writing first child. Then when you've written this, move down and create border left should be none. Then I will be now writing here sidebar profile, and I will be writing here link a image tag. Then you have to move down, and then here I will be writing width as 20 pixel, and I will be now just writing here margin right 10 pixel. Then you have to write here sidebar activity and here I will be writing background white and write padding as 5 pixel and write here 25 pixel. Then create here margin as 12 pixel 0, and I will be also writing here sidebar activity as 3, in which I will be writing color as 777 and create here font size as 14 pixel. Write here font weight 500 and write here margin, in which I will be writing 20 pixel 0 10 pixel. Then I will be moving down and write here sidebar activity a tag, and I will be writing here display should be flat, and I will be now writing here align items should be center and create here font size should be like 12 pixel, and I will be now writing here font weight as 500. Then when you written this, you have to create color as 888 and write here margin 3 pixel 0. Save it here, reload, and then after reloading these all stuff, from down we will be getting it styled here. We are not getting here, but from down it is being styled. So here I show you like this. So you can see this. Now we are getting that all things like this. Now when you are getting that all stuff here, you have to just do one thing, like I will be moving down after this tag. After this sidebar activity which we have created here. Now when you've just done with these all stuff, here you have to now set here like dot sidebar, and I will be writing activity. Then here you have to write a image. Then I will be now writing here width as 20 pixel, and I will be now writing here margin right as 10 pixel. Then you have to now write here discover. So here I will be now writing discover mode link, and then you have to now just write here border top, and I will be writing one pic solid triple C, and then you have to create text align should be center, and I will be now writing here margin top 20 pixel, and here I will be writing margin left minus 25 pixel, and I will be just writing here margin right, which should be minus 25 pixel. Then here I will be writing discover mode link, then I will be writing a and create color as 045 BE6. Then you have to write here display should be inline block. So here I will be now writing this. Then you have to create margin 10 pixel, and here I will be writing 0. Now when you've written this, you have to write here right sidebar, and then I will be now just writing here flex spaces should be like 25%, and then create here align cell should be like flex start. So here I will be now writing this. Create here position should be sticky. So I will be now just writing this thing. Then you have to close this tag here as well. Then create here top as 73 pixel. Then you have to write here sidebar news, and I will be now just writing here background, in which I will be writing here white. Then you have to create padding, and in padding I will be writing 10 pixel 25 pixel. Write here info icon like this, and then I will be writing here width as 15 pixel, and write here float right. Then here I will be moving down and creating here margin top 15 pixel. Right here sidebar news, and I will be now just writing here F3, create font size, and I will be writing here 18 pixel, create font weight 600, and I will be now just writing here 333, and then I will be writing margin 10 pixel 0 30 pixel, and I will be writing here sidebar news 8 and I will be now just writing here display block, and create here font size 12 pixel. Then when you've written this, you have to now create font weight 600. Now when you've just done with this, here you have to now move down and create here margin top as 10 pixel, and I will be now writing here margin bottom, in which I will be writing minus 5 pixels. So here I will be now writing this, and write here sidebar news, and I will be now writing here spell tag, create font style should be italic, and write here font size should be 12 pixels. Save it here, then you have to reload. And here as well to check it is working. So you can see if I show you by full screening it, so these are the things which is working. But if I show you in this also, so in this also you can see we are only getting the profile, because we have I've just I've done the display none of all the things which I want to create here. So because of that, these all things are not have been shown here. So if you press this see your profile, so user will be taking on to this file here. Now when you are getting this all sidebar news span which we have created here, so I will be now moving down and writing here as sidebar news, and I will be writing here dot read mode link, and create here color as 045 BE6, and then you have to move down and create here font weight So here I will be now writing a font weight 500 and write here margin as 20 pixel 0 and I will be writing here 10 pixel like this. Then when you create here, you have to write sidebar add, in which I will be writing background white. So I will be writing that, and you have to create padding 15 pixels, 25 pixel, and write here text align. So here I will be now writing text align should be in center. Write here margin 12 pixel 0. Write here font size 12 pixel, and I will be moving down and write here sidebar add. Write here image width should be 60 pixel. And after writing this 60 pixel width, you have to now set some of the other things as well, like border radius I have to set as 50%, and I will be now writing here margin as 4 pixel also. Then create sidebar add small, and I will be now writing here load right. Write here font weight should be 500, and then I will be now writing sidebar add t10. Write here margin top, create 30 pixel, and I will be now writing here margin bottom, create 10 pixel this time. So I will be now writing here. Write here sidebar add b tag this time, and here I will be writing display should be lock, and write here font weight as 500. Write here margin top. So here I will be now writing or creating margin top as 10 pixel. Write here add link, in which I will be writing display inline block. Then I will be moving down and write here border 1 pix solid, and I will be now writing here 045 pp6. Then I will be now creating here border radius, write 30 pixel, and then you have to create padding as 5 pixel, 15 pixel, and write here color as 045 pp6. Then you have to move down, and here I will be creating as font weight 500, and then I will be writing here margin 20 pixel and auto. So here I will be creating auto 10 pixel, and here write here sidebar dash useful links, and then I will be moving and creating padding as 15 pixel. Write here 25 pixel, create text align send. Then you have to write here sidebar useful links. So here I will be now writing this, and here I will be writing a tag as well, in which I will be writing display should be inline block. Then I will be now writing here font size should be like 14 pixel, and I will be now writing here margin 4 pixel 2 pixel. Then I will be moving and write here copyright message, and I will be now writing here a tag which should be like display should be. So here I will be now writing display should be flex, and write here align items center. Write here justify content should be center. Then you have to write here font size 12 pixel, and I will be now writing margin top, and here in margin top I will be just writing here as 10 pixel, and I will be now writing here font weight. In font weight I will be now just writing 500. Save it here and then reload here, and then move on and reload here as well, so we can get both things changed. Now we are getting a hover effect as well in this file, which is looking good. Then I will be scrolling down here or moving down, and after moving down you have to write dot copyright message, and then here you have to just write image, create here width as 18 pixels. So here I will be now writing this, create margin right as well, which should be 4 pixels. Now you have to write here main content. So here I will be now writing this, create flex basis. So here I will be now writing here 47%. Then I will be writing here create post, and I will be now just writing here background should be white. Now when you just written this, you have to move down, write here create post, then I will be writing here input. Right here this should be like padding as 20 pixel, 25 pixel, 10 pixel. Now here you have to write display flex, and I will be writing here align items should be flex start. Then I will be writing here create post. So here I will be now writing create post input image, and right here width 35 pixel, and I will be now just writing here border radius 50%, and right here margin right 10 pixel. Then when you've written this, you have to now write here create post. So here I will be now writing input text area. So here I will be now just writing this create width 1000% like this, and right here outline should be 0. Create here border 0, and I will be also writing here resize none. Then when you've written this, you have to create background transparent, and I will be now writing here margin top should be 8 pixel, and write here placeholder. And after writing placeholder here, font weight you have to set 500, and then create post link here, and where I will be writing flex, or you can say display should be flex like this, and here I will be writing align items flex start. So here I will be writing this. Right here create post link. So here I will be now writing li tag. Here I will be writing this style should be none, and I will be also writing here border top. So here I will be now creating border top 1 pixel solid triple C. Then here I will be writing border right 1 pixel solid, and I will be now just writing the triple C like this. Create flex basis, in which I will be writing 25%, and you have to create the height as 40 pixel. Then I will be writing display flex. Now when you've written this, you have to move down, and then I will be now writing here a tag which should be like align items, and here I will be writing in center. Then I will be just writing here justify content center. Then you have to move down and write here cursor pointer, save it here, and then you have to reload here. So you can see now we are just getting these all stuff style like this, and if I move on to this file as well, so you can see in this file also we are getting all the stuff style, and if I move at the back you can see like this we are getting the profile section style. Now when you are getting that all stuff here, I will be moving down in this tag like this and create post links again. So I have to check one thing at the top, like we have just written here input. Okay, so we have just defined here input, and then we have now defined create post links here at the top. Okay, it is good. I want to just only check that it's create post link we have defined at the top or not. So we have not defined neither, it is perfectly good. So I will be writing create post links here, and I will be writing here li image, in which I will be just now writing here as width 15 pixel, and I will be now also writing here margin right. And in margin right I will be writing 5 pixel. Then you have to create here again create post links. So here I will be now writing this. Right here li, and I will be writing here last time. Then you have to write here background, in which I will be writing 045BE6, and write here text color should be white. And then you have to also create border top which should be 0, and write here border right should be 0. Then you have to now write here sort by. So I will be now creating this as well, which should be having the display flags, and write here align items center. Then you have to write here margin as 10 pixel 0. Then you have to move down and write here dot sort by HR, and here I will be moving down. After moving down, just you have to write here flex 1, and I will be now writing here border should be 0, and then here you have to move down, write here height, write here 1 pixel. Then I will be moving down and write here background triple C. Then I will be writing here sort by. Then you have to write here please tag and create font size should be like 13 pixel, and write here padding left and write 5 pixel. Then you have to write here sort by and write please pen tag and write here font weight, and in font weight I will be writing 600. Create cursor pointer. Then I will be now just doing one thing, I will be moving down and write here sort by, and write here p tag, pen tag, image tag, and write here width as 12 pixel, and write here margin left which should be like 3 pixel, and I will be writing post as background which should be white. Then I will be writing here padding as 20 pixel, 25 pixel, and 5 pixel. And here you have to create margin 5 pixel, 0, 15 pixel. Then you have to move down, and after moving down just you have to create post author. So I will be now writing the post author like this. Create display flags, and write here align items flag start. So here I will be writing this, and then you have to create margin bottom. So here I will be now writing margin bottom like this 20 pixel, and here I will be writing post author. Right here image, and I will be now just writing here width 35 pixel. And after writing this thing, you have to now just move down and create your border radius, in which I will be now just doing one thing, like I will be writing 50%, and then you have to move down and write your margin right, and I will be just writing 10 pixel, and here I will be just writing margin top 5 pixel. Then you have to move down right here post author H1, and I will be just writing here font size 18 pixel, and I will be again also writing here font weight 600. Create color, in which I will be writing 333. Then here you have to write post author, and then I will be writing small, in which I will be writing display should be block. Now you have to write here margin bottom, which should be -2 pixel. Then I will be writing here post p. So here I will be now writing font size as 14 pixel. And after writing this tag, you have to now just write here margin bottom. So here I will be also writing margin bottom 15 pixel. Right here post stats, and I will be now just writing here display should be flex. Then you have to write here flex wrap should be wrap, and I will be now writing here align items should be center. Then you have to create justify content should be space between. So here I will be now writing this. Right here font size as 12 pixel. Then I will be writing it as border bottom, and in which I will be writing one big solid triple C. Now you have to move down and create padding bottom, and here in padding bottom I will be writing 6 pixel. Then you have to write here post text, and then I will be writing div create display which should be flex, and create align items should be center. Then here you have to move down and write the post text again. Right here image, in which I will be setting width as 15 pixel. Right here margin right should be -5 pixel here. Now you have to just save this thing here and reload. So here when you will be reloading, and if I move here and if I reload here as well, so you can see we are getting all the things working. Means that this is again still we are working and we are getting all the things moving on forward. So after getting this stuff, you have to now write in like users, and I will be moving down here. Then you have to create margin left here, which should be like 10 pixel. And then I will be now just doing one thing. I will be writing here post activity. So here I will be writing this and create here display, and I will be just writing here flex and write here align items should be center. Create justify content. So here I will be now writing justify content space between. Then you have to write here padding as 10 pixel 0, and I will be writing here font size 14 pixel, and I will be writing here font weight as 500. Now you have to save it and reload here. So we are getting all the things. Now I want to do one thing, like I will be moving on to my bin here, and I will be just taking this back. So I will be restoring it, and after restoring this file, you have to now just simply move to the downloads where we have restored this file here. This was our file, so I will be extracting it again with the name of 1. You can see this has been extracted again. Now after extracting this file, I will be moving on to the main file here. So I will be moving on to this file again, and I will be just opening my recycle bin again, and here I will be just restoring this as well. So I will be restoring it, then move on to the LinkedIn main which we have created, and I will be deleting this folder here. And after deleting this, you have to delete this as well. LinkedIn clone extract here. Then here if I move on to this folder, in this main folder like this, okay, my folder is not being opened. You can see now it has been opened, and we are getting all the things here. So I will be just simply doing one thing, like I will be moving on to the main file here. Okay, so I have just created this LinkedIn main, and I will be extracting this here as well. So after extracting this, you can see we are getting all the things here. We are getting the different image of the user. So I will be moving on to the LinkedIn folder again like this, and here we are getting this LinkedIn clone. So I will be restoring it. So here I will be replacing the file there, and then after replacing this file here, I will be moving on to this downloads, and I will be now just doing one thing, like I will be now replacing it here, which is this one. So I will be now doing one thing, like I will be writing yes to all. Just you have to delete this, and then you have to move here and then extract the file. I am extracting it so I can get the codes and I can see what is working here. So you can see we are getting that. So I will be moving on to the profile file, and I will be opening it with the notepad. After opening this file with the notepad, I will be moving on to my profile file, you can see, and I will be refreshing this file here by again pasting the same codes. So I am refreshing this because my styling is not working, and if my styling is not working means that it is having some error. So I will be opening it with notepad again, and I will be moving on here, and I will be pasting this file here in the index one. So you can see we are getting this, save it. Then if I just save these both files here, and if I reload here on the LinkedIn clone here as well, you can see still we are not getting that all stuff, means that we have just done some mistake here. So I will be moving there, and then if I just open this, you can see we are getting all the things here like this. Then if I move on here, so here also we are getting all the things styled. So now we have to style it moving forward so we can just get it working. So I will be moving here again. Then I will be just doing one thing, I will be pressing Ctrl G to get back all the things here. Then simply here as well, I will be pressing Ctrl G to get back all the things. You can see now we are getting back all the things here. Then here I will be reloading, and now it is good. So I will be moving on to my post activity file, and here I will be moving down and creating a post activity again. Then I will be writing here div, and here I will be writing as display flags again, and then create here a line item should be in center. Now when you just created this thing, you have to move down and write here post activity, and I will be writing it as user icon. So here I will be writing this and write here width as 12 or 22 pixels. Then I will be now just creating here border radius as 50% like this, and then I will be now creating post activity. So here I will be now just writing here post activity, and here I will be writing arrow icon, and then I will be now just writing here width as 12 pixels. Then here I will be writing margin left should be like 5 pixels, so I can just make it more good looking. Then I will be now just writing here a tag which should be like dot post activity. So here I will be now writing a link image. I will be now just writing it as width, and here I will be writing 18 pixel and right margin right should be like 8 pixel. Then I will be now writing profile, and I will be now writing here menu wrap, and I will be now just writing here position absolute, and then you have to create top which should be 100%. And right here right should be 5%. Then here when you've written this, you have to create width 320 pixel. Then when you've written this thing again, you have to create max height, which is means that maximum height 0, and create here overflow hidden. Then I will be writing here as transition. In transition I will be writing max height, and which should be 0.5 as. Right here profile, and I will be now just writing here as menu wrap, and I will be writing here open menu. Then I will be writing here as maximum height should be 400 pixel, and I will be writing here profile menu like this. So here I will be now writing profile menu, and right here background, and here I will be just changing it to like 2. After writing this, you have to now just do one thing, you have to create color of text should be white, and I will be writing here padding 20 pixel, and right here just another thing which should be like padding 20 pixel, margin 10 pixel. Then write here user info, in which I will be writing here display flags, and I will be writing here align items should be center. Then you have to write here user info again, and I will be now writing here as image tag. Then you have to create here width as 50 pixel. Then when you've written this, you have to create here border radius, and I will be writing 50%. Then here I will be writing as margin right, which should be 15 pixels. Then write here user info h3, and here I will be writing font height, in which I will be writing 500. Create margin bottom as -4 pixels. Then you have to save this file and then reload here, and you can see now the post has been styling here. And then if I reload here, you can see here as well the post is now styling. Now here I will be moving down and creating a tag here which should be as user info a tag, and I will be moving down and creating a tag which should be like color, and in color I will be writing C9 DB F8. Now you have to move down and write here font size as 13 pixel. Then you have to write here profile menu, and I will be writing here HR, in which I will be writing here as border 0. And then when you just written this thing here, I will be now writing height as 1 pixel, and I will be now writing here width, and in width I will be writing 100%. Then create here background should be white. Now you have to create margin as 15 pixel, 0, 10 pixel. Then when you've written this, you have to move down and write here profile menu, and I will be writing here link. And then I will be moving down. I will be now just writing here display flags. Right here align items center. Then you have to create text color should be white, and also write here margin as 12 pixel and write here 0. Create font size, and I will be writing here 14 pixel. Then you have to write here profile menu link p tag, and I will be writing here width 100%, and I will be writing here profile menu link. So here I will be now writing image, create width, and I will be now just writing here as 35 pixel. Now when you written this, you have to create your border, should be having border radius 50%, right here margin right 15 pixel. Then when you just written this thing, you have to write here profile main, and I will be writing here flag spaces should be 73%, and I will be now just writing here profile, which should be having the sidebar as flag spaces, and I will be writing 25%. Right here align cell should be flex start. Then you have to move down, and after moving down, right here position is sticky, save it, and then I will put it on both places, and you can see we are just getting it styled here. So after getting these all things here, you have to move down after this profile sidebar which we have created, and I will be now creating a profile container which should be having the background as white. And then you have to move down, and then here I will be just writing here as dot, and then I will be now writing here profile, right here container inner, then I will be writing here padding 0, and I will be writing 4% 10 pixel. Then you have to write here profile pic, and here I will be writing having the width of 150 pixel. Right here border radius 50%. Then I will be now writing here margin top as by minus 75. Here I will be writing padding 5 pixel, and then I will be now also writing here overflow hidden. Then when you've written this, you have to now simply move down, and then I will be just moving here, and then in the place of it I will be setting the background should be white. So after writing this, you have to move down, and then I will be now just writing here as profile container h1, and then I will be now writing here font size, which should be like 28 pixel, and right here font weight as 600, right here color equal to. So here I will be now just writing it. Right here profile container b tag, and I will be now writing here font weight, and in font weight I will be writing 500. Create your profile container b tag, and I will be now just moving down and create your margin top should be 5 pixel, and then you have to write here profile container, and I will be writing here b tag a tag, right here color, and I will be writing 045 bb6. Then I will be now writing here font weight, and then here you have to write 500, and then you have to write mutual connection. So here I will be now writing like this, create display flex, and I will be now writing here align items should be center. Then you have to create here margin 20 pixel, and I will be now writing here 0. Right here mutual connection, so here I will be now writing this, right here image, and then I will be moving down. After moving down, you have to now just create a width again 30 pixel, and I will be now writing a border radius as 50%, and I will be now just writing a margin right, which should be 5 pixels. Save it here, and then you have to reload here, and you can see this profile has been styled here now. Then here also, so you can see here as well the profile has now styled. Now after getting that all stuff, you have to move down, and then I will be just doing one thing, like we are now getting all the things here which is looking good now. So after getting these all things styled, you have to now just do one thing. We have to now just style the profile BTN this time. So I will be now writing here profile BTN A, and I will be now just writing here display inline block. Then I will be now writing here align items should be center, and I will be moving at the top here and right here profile BTN only, in which I will be writing here margin should be 20 pixel, and I will be writing here 0, like right like this. Then move down after align items and create background E4 E 6 EB. Then you have to move down and create here padding as 6 pixel, right here 15 pixel. Then I will be now writing here border radius, and I will be just writing here 4 pixel again. Create margin right, in which I will be writing 10 pixel. Then you have to move down and write here profile, and I will be writing here profile BTN A image tag, right here width, and I will be now just writing here 18 pixel. Create margin right, and I will be writing 5 pixel. And here you have to just write profile BTN. So here I will be now writing profile BTN, primary BTN, and then here you have to write background should be like 045 BE6. Then I will be writing text color to white. Create profile, and I will be writing the description Then create here background, and in background I will be now just changing it to white, and right here padding should be like 20 pixel, and I will be writing 4% and 30 pixel. Save it here, and then you have to reload to check. You can see now again we are getting these down things styled here, which is looking good. After getting that all stuff here, you have to now simply move down and create here margin 12 pixel 0, and here I will be writing profile description. So here I will be writing profile description h2. Right here color should be 333. Then I will be writing here margin should be 10 pixel, and I will be writing 0 20 pixel, and I will be now writing here font weight. So here I will be now just creating font weight 600, and right here see more link. So here I will be now writing see more link. Display should be block, and I will be now writing here text align should be right. Now you have to just write here font size should be like 15 pixel. Right here color should be like 0453E6. Now you have to move down and write here profile, in which I will be writing description row, and here I will be writing display flex, and I will be just writing here to like align items, and I will be writing here flex start. Then I will be writing margin should be like 20 pixel 0. Then you have to move down and write here profile, and write description row image. Right here width 50 pixel, and I will be now writing here margin right as 25 pixel. Now when you've written this thing, you have to move down and write here margin top, in which I will be writing 5 pixel. Right here profile description, and I will be now just moving here and creating them as well, and here I will be writing width 100%. Then I will be now writing here profile description row h3, and here I will be now just writing here font size, in which I will be writing 18 pixel. Then you have to create font weight 600, and write here color, which should be white. So here I will now just writing here color as white, or you can just write 333 as well. And I will be now just creating profile description row d10, and write here display as block, and I will be now writing here font weight as 500. Now you have to create font size as 15 pixel, and then I will be moving down and write here profile description, and I will be writing here row p tag, and here I will be now writing tag which should be like margin top, and I will be writing 15 pixel, and you have to write here profile description row hr. Then here you have to write border 0, and here I will be writing border bottom, and I will be now writing here 1 page solid. So here I will be now writing 1 page solid 999, and write here margin top and 10 pixel. Then here when you've just written this, you have to now do one thing, like here I will be moving at the back and create experience, and I will be now writing here experience link, which should be display, and I will be now just writing here flex create align item center, and write here justify content center. Then I will be now writing here padding top 20 pixel, create font weight, which should be 500. Now write here experience. So here I will be now writing experience link again, this time with image tag, and setting its weight to 20 pixel. Right here margin left should be like 8 pixel. Save it here and then reload. So if I show you by reloading here, so you can see we are getting some of the changes here down, like this profile section is now styling, and we are getting it style, which is looking good. Now when you are getting that all stuff here, so I will be doing one thing, like I will be moving on here onto this section, you can see, which is looking good. And if I move here, so here also we are getting that all stuff working. Now when you've just done that, you have to move here and then create skills VTM. So here I will be now writing it. Then you have to create here display, which should be inline block, and I will be now writing here margin as 10 pixel 5 pixel, and create here padding as 6 pixel 18 pixel, and I will be now writing here border 1 pixel solid, and I will be writing here 777. Then you have to create here border radius, and I will be writing 30 pixel, create font size as 12 pixel, and I will be now just also doing one thing, I will be writing here as font weight, and in font weight I will be writing 500. Now when you've written this, you have to create here language VTM. So I will be now writing here language VTM like this, and here I will be just writing display inline block, then I will be writing here margin 10 pixel 5 pixel, and I will be also writing here padding 6 pixel 18 pixel. Create background should be E4 E6 EB. Then you have to move down and create here font size should be like 12 pixel, and here I will be writing font weight. So here I will be now creating font weight as 500. Then I will be writing your profile sidebar like this, and then create your dot sidebar head. Then you have to create your margin 0, and I will be now writing your sidebar people, and here you have to write background white. Then when you've written this, you have to create padding 15 pixel, 25 pixel margin, and I will be writing 12 pixel here. Then when you've written this, you have to create 0, and here I will be writing font size 12 pixel. Then you have to write here sidebar people, and I will be now writing here h3. Create font size should be like 16 pixel, and here I will be writing font weight like 600. Now when you've written this, you have to now move down and create your margin should be like 10 pixel 0, and then I will be writing 20 pixel. And then you have to write here sidebar like this and write here people. So here I will be now writing here 2. Then you have to create here flex, display flex, and I will be also creating align items flex bar. Now you have to write here margin should be 6 pixel 0. Then write here sidebar and write people. So here I will be now writing people row image, and I will be writing here width 40 pixel. So here I will be now just writing like this and create here border radius in which I will be writing 50%. Write here margin right 8 pixel, and I will be also writing here margin top 5 pixel. And then when you've written this, you have to create sidebar people. So here I will be now writing this and write here row h2. Create font weight 500. Then I will be also writing here font size 16 pixel. Then when you've written this, you have to write here sidebar, and I will be now writing here people a tag. Then you have to move down and write here display inline block. Then you have to create here margin 10 pixel 0. Write here padding, and I will be now writing here 5 pixel 25 pixel. Then when you've just written this thing, you have to now create border, and here I will be writing 1 pix solid, and I will be writing 5 and 5 and 5. Then you have to now just write here border radius in which I will be writing 30 pixel, and then here I will be now moving down and create font weight here in which I will be writing 500. Save it here. Then you have to reload. So you can see now if I show you by reloading here as well, so we are getting all the like people you may know, and these are other things like most principal, and then we are also getting some paragraph or experience section here, and this profile section here is fine. Now when you are getting this, you have to write a profile footer. Write the padding as 0, 6%, and I will be writing 30 pixel here. Then when you've written this, you have to create profile, and I will be writing it as footer. Then create sidebar dash useful links. And then when you've just written this thing, you have to move down, and here I will be writing text align should be left, and I will be writing here padding should be 0, and I will be moving down and write here profile footer. So here I will be writing profile footer dot copyright message, and I will be now writing here justify content. Then when you've just written this thing, you have to now create flex start, and I will be now writing here show more links. So here I will be writing show more link like this, and right here display should be none. Then you have to move down, and after moving down you have to make it responsive as well. So I will be now writing media only screen. Then I will be writing and here I will be writing maximum width 600 pixel. Then you have to just move forward and move down, create your search box, and here I will be writing as background, and then I will be writing transparent. Then you have to create here width as auto, and I will be also writing here normal padding as 0. Then you have to create search box here. Here I will be writing input. Then I will be setting it to like width having 0, and I will be also writing here padding 0. Then you have to create navbar center ULLIA span, and I will be writing here display should be none. Now when you've written this, you have to write here navbar. So here I will be writing navbar center ULLIA tag, and I will be now just writing here padding right to like 0, and create here margin 5 pixel. Then you have to write here nav profile. So I will be now writing here profile image, right width 30 pixel, and I will be moving down and write here container. And now in container, I will be just writing here padding as 15 pixel. So here I will be now writing here 15 pixel and 3%. Then you have to create left sidebar. So here I will be writing comma, and I will be writing dot right sidebar. And here I will be just writing flag spaces 100%. Then when you've written this, you have to create position relative, and I will be now writing here top unset. So here I will be writing this and write here main content, and I will be writing here flag spaces 100%, and then you have to write here post stats, and I will be writing here div like this and create here margin 2 pixels. So here I will be writing 0. Then you have to move down and write here post activity. So here I will be writing post activity like this, and here I will be writing link spend tag, and then you have to move down and write here display should be none. Then you have to now write here post activity and write here link image, write here margin right like this, and here I will be writing 0. Then when you've written this, you have to now do one thing, like I will be moving down and create here profile main, and I will be writing here dot profile and create here sidebar. Then I will be now just doing one thing, like I will be moving here in this tag, and I will be creating here flag spaces as well. So for creating, you have to now write like this and create flag spaces 100%, and write here profile container, and here I will be creating font size as 14 pixel, write here profile pic, and here I will be writing width 100%, and I will be now just writing here margin top as minus 50 pixel. Then you have to move down and create profile as description, and then I will be writing it as font size having 14 pixel. Then you have to create hashtag show more link, and write here display should be block, and here I will be also writing here width with content. Then you have to write here margin 10 pixel auto, and also write here font size which should be 14 pixel. Then create here cursor pointer. Save it here, and then after saving this, you have to move down and write here dot sidebar dash activity and create here display as null. And now we will be writing sidebar dash activity and write here dot open activity like this, and I will be now just moving here and creating display should be block. So here I will be writing this. Save it here and then reload. So if I show you here by reloading, you can see we are getting all the things in this profile section here. This was our profile section of the second page which we have created, and if I move on to the first page, so this is our first page which we have created here with the profile. And if I move on to the my network jobs messaging, you can see we are getting the different categories. And if I press this LinkedIn here, so we are on our LinkedIn section, and you can see this is our LinkedIn clone which we have created from start. So we have just put many of the things, and you can see I have just written my name here. Then I've also put the profile image, and if I move on to the job messaging notification, and if I move on to the profile, you can see we are getting see your profile. If you press this section see your profile, you can see you will be moving on to your profile section, in which you will be having these all things in this profile section. And now if you want to move on to the LinkedIn, onto the main page, so you can press this logo here. After pressing this logo, you can see we are on our main page of this LinkedIn clone. So some of the things are left in this, and I will be telling you what things are left. But now till here we have created, the user can post also anything if they want to post, like I am Vishal like this. User can post this, and when the user will post, so through the work of the JavaScript and through the work of the Next.js, the post of the user will appearing here, and we are also getting the things which user can do. He can also post photos, videos, events. He can also set, and then this is the profile image of user. You can put any of the profile image or any of the banner image you want to put, and you can also put any other thing like your category. Like I've just written web developer at Microsoft. You can put web designer at Microsoft. Like you can say developer at Microsoft. Anything you can just write here, and then these are the recent my items and my name I've written in the profile section. And here if I press this profile, you can see we are also getting a beautiful effect on this section as well, which is looking good. So this was the thing which I want to show you here, but some of the things are also left in this clone. We will be creating that as well. But if I show you in responsive, you can see this totally responsive project. If I show you here, this project is, so I hope you understand basically how we have created this amazing project. So it is totally responsive LinkedIn clone which I have created from start. You can see it any of the device here. So the previously clones which we have created that were not responsive, but this clone which we have now creating is really responsive, and I've shown you in mobile device. You can see how good looking is that. We can also see it in mobile, and all the posts and all the things are working here, and it is looking really good. So this was the thing which I want to show you about this amazing LinkedIn clone. I hope you understand how we have created and what things we have included in this project here. So if you want me to ask any other thing, so you can ask it in the comment section. I will be giving you reply of all the things which you will be asking me about anything about this clone or this project or about any other project. You can also suggest me what projects I can build using these different languages. I'll be building that as well. So I hope you understand. So moving forward, now we will be doing some of the other things also in this LinkedIn clone to make it more beautiful. So now we have to do here another thing like, so just here if I show you, so you can see till here we have just done, and I was just telling you that we have just not done one thing and one thing is left here. So the thing which was left here was that like we have just done some mistakes here which we have to solve here. So for solving that mistake, you can see we are just getting all the things perfectly styled here and all the things are looking really awesome. But one thing is not good here, like you can see we are getting the share and send button here good here. Then here also we are getting good. Here also we are getting good. But if I move on to the first one, first post, so you can see in the first post, we are not getting share and send good looking here. So we have to make it good looking because we have done some mistake here and we have to solve this problem to just move on and make it more good. So for solving this problem, just I will be moving on to my main file here, because in my main file, I have just done all the things, like I've set my like you can say the share and send button. So I will be moving on to my first post here which we have created. After this resend, you can see this is our first post here which we have created, and in this post we have to move on to the file which is called as share. So here we have written the different name with the category. So I will be moving on to the category. You can see here is the like, comment, share, and we have also written here the button as set. So we have to now check what problem or what thing we are facing here, and because of that we are not getting it working. So for getting the problem, just you have to move here onto the post one where you have written this thing, and you have to solve that problem here. So for solving the problem, move on to the, like I'm telling you, move on to the place where you are having that problem. And after moving on to the place, you have to now just check that what thing you have done or what error you are getting here. So I've written normally like images shared.png, same as like down I've written. But here also I've just written same thing like activity link, and I've just written here send.png. But if I move on here, so you can see we have just written one image here. If I show you, so here we have just used the user one and the down arrow button which we have used at the top also, and we have just closed this tag here. And then we have also used the class as post activity arrow down. If I show you, you can see post activity arrow icon, and at the top we have just used post activity user icon here like this. Then if I scroll down, so you can see we are getting images send.png like this thing. And then if I scroll down in the second post, we are getting the different things here. So I will be just moving at the top, and you can see we are getting the things here like this. So here I think we have just done some mistake in the styling, and because of that we are not getting it good looking. But if we done some mistake in styling, so it should be styled perfectly with these all also, because these all are same here, nothing is different here. Okay, so we have to now check the problem which we are getting. So for solving the problem, simply you can do one method, like you can copy this send and share button which we have written in the second post or any other post, and you can paste it at the first post where we are having that error. So I will be moving on here, then I will be pasting it here. Then you have to simply save it, reload, and you can see now the problem is solved, and we are not getting any problem here which is share and send problem. Now it has been solved, and now we are not getting share and send written here, and it has been totally styled. Now we have to just see some other problems here, like if I scroll up, so you can see we are getting the LinkedIn working, but here we should also get some other things, like if I move on to the profile section by pressing the see on profile, you can see this image is too much big, and we want that it should not be too much big, and it should be aligned perfectly on my responsive. Means if I am seeing this image on my responsive mobile, so I want that this image should be styled perfectly on my mobile, so I can just move on and work with. But if you want, so you can style that, but we will be not styling it, because if I style this image, so down things will be giving some error. So because of that I am not solving this problem. But if you want, you can solve it, and if you want to give down error, so you can just solve this problem, and you can also give the error down. So now we have to just see a paragraph here. I think that this paragraph is not good, so we have to change now paragraph. So now if you want to change the paragraph, just you can move on to the same menu which is the down. If I show you here, this was the paragraph section. If I show you down here, okay. So now here I am getting one image of mine. So I can just put the image here. In the place of this image, I can put my image here. So I am getting one image here on my downloads. If I show you here, so here I am getting one image of my own self. So I will be putting that image. So I can just show you the difference which you can do here in your project. So here I will be moving down like this, or you can say scrolling down. So we are not getting image. So for getting the image here, you can just do one thing. You can move on to the Google Chrome, and I will be just moving on to the thing like here. I will be moving on to my YouTube, and okay, so I will be removing this, and I will be just moving on to my Opera browser where I open my channel, and from there we can just take the image. So I can just move on to my YouTube. After moving to YouTube, I will be just moving on to my channel, and I will be taking image here. So I will be now saving images on my downloads, so I can just use this image. After saving this image, I will be moving here, and then I will be moving on to downloads, and I will be copying this image by pressing this copy. Then we will be moving on to our folder, and then here I will be moving on to the images, and here you can see this is our image which we are using as user1. Now I will be pasting this image here. After pasting this image, I will be now deleting this image, and I will be giving it the name as okay. We have to check. We have just okay. So I will be pressing Control Z. Undo I will be doing. So I will be moving here and undo delete. So we are getting it. Then I will be doing it as so we have to check the name user1. So simple dash you have to write user dash 1. So now I've written this, and I will be now removing this, and I will be deleting this. Then you have to now do one thing. You have to just move on to the file, save this thing here, move on to the Google Chrome, and then if I just show you by reloading, so you can see this. Now if I show you by reloading here, so we are not getting the thing which we want. Like if I show you by full screen, we are not getting the like you can say our image which we want. But here we are not getting the image because the image is in JPEG format. If I show you, and that image which we were using, that was also in JPEG format, I think. Okay, move on to the properties to check. Okay, so this was in PNG format, and this is in JPEG format. So I will be now just doing one thing, like I will be changing my image to JPEG format. So for changing the image into JPEG format, just I will be moving on to my VS Code, and where we have just written the user1. So here we have to check where we have written the user1. So I will be moving at the top in the profile section. Here we have written user1, and I will be changing this PNG to JPEG. Save it here, then reload. Now you can see here I am getting my image, and now I can just move down and change everywhere where I have just written user1. I will not change the user1. Just I will be changing .png to .jpeg because I have the image in the JPEG format, and I want to change the format of every user1 image which we have written. You can see here as well we have written, so I will be changing it to JPEG. Then I will be moving down and finding other things as well here. So here I will be moving down to check the user1. Here also we have written, so I will be changing it to JPEG. Save it. Then you have to move down, and then again we have to check where we have just written the user1 image. Here also we have written, so I will be changing it to JPEG. Then you have to save it here as well. Then scroll down here also, and then I will find again the other section. You can see here it is. I will be changing it to JPEG. Then I will be scrolling down again, and after scrolling down, just I will be changing here as well this PNG to JPEG. So I will be writing here, then save this file. Then I will be moving down or scrolling down here, and then we can check down also, like where we are getting the user1. Here we are getting, so here also I will be changing to PNG to JPEG. Then I will be scrolling down also. So here now down we are not getting any like user1. Now we have just set all the user1 here. So I will be simply reloading, and you can see everywhere where we were just getting other different user image. Now we have just changed it to my user image. Now I've put my image, so I can just show you the difference which I've done here. You can also do these things here by putting your image here, but remember one thing, your image should be designed like it should be put on profile. So my image was styled like that, so it should be putting on profile. So like that, because of that I put my image of the profile here. Now you can see it is working good, and I will be now moving on to my profile section. Here also we have used the same image, so I will be just not removing the image name, just I will be changing the format of the image which we are using. So I will be moving forward, and you can see here we have not used any user1 image. Here we have used, so I will be changing the PNG to JPEG here. Then here also we have done, so I will be changing it to PNG to JPEG. and then I will be scrolling down. After scrolling down, just here I will be changing other username. You can see here it is user1 JPEG. Here I will be doing same thing. Then here I will be scrolling down to check we have done some other. Here we have not done. So here we have also not done here as well. Then here as well. So I think now here we have not written any user1 down. So you can see here it is we have written. So I will be changing it to PNG to JPEG again. Save it. Then I will be scrolling down to check where we have written again. Here also we have written, so I will be changing it to JPEG. Then you can see it is perfectly styled, and now we are getting all the things working. Now if I move on to my profile section, so you can see here we are not getting the image. Means that here also we have done some mistakes. So I will be moving here, and now we have to check where we have written. Okay, so here it is user JPEG. I will be writing. Okay, so here it was JPEG already. So I will be moving at the top to check where I have written. So I will be moving here. Okay, so here I have written already JPEG, so I don't want to write here. Here as well we have written. Okay. So we have just written everywhere, but just the mistake we are getting one here was that like in one place we have just not written the user1 image. So we have to check that user1 image here which we have not written. So I think that at the top we are getting this mistake here. So now we are getting this logout as well. Support profile user1.png. Okay, here we have not written, so I will be changing it to JPEG. Reload. Now if I show you by reloading, so still we are not getting, means that still we have just written somewhere here. If I just show you JPEG, save and reload, now we are getting, means that this was the mistake which we have done and it is being solved. So I will be now pressing this, and you can see now I'm getting my profile picture here, and if I press see your profile, and here you can see we are getting big image of my own self, and I'm getting my name, and here I've just written web developer at Microsoft. We are also getting one other mutual connection, like like relative. It can be your relative or your friend has been followed this person. And then if I move on to the home page, so you can see again I'm getting my profile picture. At the back we are getting the banner. You can also put any other banner as well related to programming or coding, but I have just put a random banner here to show you how you can just put a different banners here, but you can put a different banners here if you want. One thing is good in this responsive menu is as well, like if you press the show more button, so you will be getting this hashtag groups and resets button, which I've just done through JavaScript, because you all know that when we use React.js, Next.js or any other language which is the framework of JavaScript, so JavaScript is really compulsory to use there. It's your choice if you don't want to use JavaScript too much in your project, so you can just use some of the styling, where it means you can use frameworks like Next.js, React.js, but I also want to use some of the backend and front end through JavaScript. So because of that, I've just done a JavaScript library work, and here I've just put a animation when the user will press the show more button, so they can get this hashtag groups and recents menus open, which is looking really good. So like this we are getting. So this was the thing which I want to show you here in this LinkedIn clone, and you can see I've just put my image, and this was the difference which I want to show you here. Like if you want to make this difference, how you can make it, and how you can just also put your own image here in your LinkedIn clone. There are many different ways which you can use to put your images here. Like you can just put your image at the banner as well, but I'm not having one I'm not having the image which is styled as a banner. So because of that I put one random image here from Google. You can also put Google image, but if you are having the banner image already with you, like you have a style of it, which you have already designed, so you can put that banner image to check how it is looking. And you can also just make this LinkedIn clone with some of the other stuff as well. Like you can include it with the e-commerce, you can include it with other things. So when user want to purchase anything from the LinkedIn, so he can also do that, which will be really unique and different thing from others. So this was the idea which I have given you, but you can use different ideas which you are having in your mind to use this amazing LinkedIn clone. It will give you help, like if you want to develop your own LinkedIn, or if you want to develop any other social platform, like social chatting platform, you can develop here by using these all features which I'm telling you in Next.js. So this was the thing which I want to show you. You can use different APIs also. If I show you here, so this was the APIs which we have used, which is called as images API, which we have used here. So in this project, I've only used the image API, but you can use different other APIs as well, which are on the backend, like REST APIs, adoption APIs, like that. There are many different APIs which you can use, but just in this project we were only using images API, because I want to only show you, for example, how you can create the clones and this is totally full stack clone which we have created with the profile section, and you can also search any other user profile by pressing the search button, which is looking very good. So I hope you understand how we have created this amazing LinkedIn clone from start, and I hope you understand the things which we have done here. So we are also getting the copyright message in this LinkedIn clone in the end, which I am telling you from start. So I will be moving at the top, and we have to just do some of the styling in this LinkedIn clone again to make it more good looking here. So we have to just put some of the media queries in this LinkedIn clone here. So I will be just moving here and removing this media queries, because that was the previous media queries which we were just already writing here. So we have to just put some of the other media queries, and like you all know that the media queries which we use are the different media queries here, and I am using the media queries which will be making our LinkedIn clone responsive, and it will be responsive in every device like in iPad, in mobile. But this LinkedIn this device means this media queries which we have used are only for mobile device. It is not for tablet or iPad like that. But now this will be for iPad as well. Means this media query which we will be using will be for iPad as well. It is only for mobile, like you can see in mobile it is very good. But now which we are using, this one media queries will be responsive for iPad and tablet as well. So if I show you for using that media query, just you can write here @media, and you can write here only screen, and here I will be just writing maximum width, which should be like 600 pixel, and I will be giving a space from here as well. Then I will be making the curly bracket and giving here search box. So here I will be now writing search box like this, and create here background in which I will be writing as transparent, and here I will be writing width as auto. Then create here padding as 0. Then after writing this, you have to now create here search box. So here I will be now writing search box input, and I will be now just moving down and creating here width as 0. After creating this, you have to create padding as 0. Then I will be now writing here navbar center, and I will be creating ULLIA, and I will be creating a span tag which should be having the display as none. So I will be writing here like this. After creating this, if I scroll down, so I will be writing here navbar center ULLIA, and I will be creating here padding right here 0, and I will be now writing here margin 5 pixel. Then I will be writing nav profile, and I will be writing here image, create width as 30 pixel, and I will be writing here container as well, which should be padding, and I will be writing 15 pixel 3% like this. After writing that all stuff here, I will be now doing one thing, like I will be moving down and create here left sidebar, and I will be writing comma dot right sidebar, and I will be now just writing here flag spaces should be like 100%. Then you have to now write here position should be related. Then when you just written this thing here, I will be writing top should be unset. Then here you have to write dot main content. So here I will be now writing here dot main content, and here I will be just writing it to like flag spaces should be 100%. Then I will be now just create here post status, or you can say post tag should be div. With div tag we will be styling it, and I will be giving it margin as 2 pixel 0. Then I will be now just writing here other tag which should be like post activity. Then I will be writing here post activity link. Span tag I will be writing, and here I will be changing it to display none. Then I will be writing here post activity again, and in this post activity link I will be changing it to image, and in image I will be writing here margin right which should be 0. Then you have to create here profile. So here I will be now writing here profile main comma dot profile, and I will be writing here sidebar. Then I will be now writing here flag basis should be 100%. Then here you have to create profile container, and I will be now just moving down, and I will be just writing it as font size of this container which should be as 40 pixel. Then I will be creating here profile pic as well, which should be like having the width of 100 pixel. Then you have to create margin top, and I will be now writing minus 50 pixel. Then here I will be writing profile description, and then I will be writing here font size 14 pixel. Then I will be just writing here hashtag show mode link, and I will be now writing here display block, right here width fit content. Then I will be writing here margin 10 pixel auto. Then I will be writing here font size 14 pixel, and I will be writing here cursor pointer. Then you have to create sidebar activity. Then you have to create here display which should be none. So here when you've written this, you have to create sidebar activity. Then I will be writing here open activity. Then when you've written this, you have to create here display block. Now when you've just written this here, you have to simply save it, or you can just save this file by pressing Ctrl S and then you have to reload. Now if I show you here by moving on to the profile section, you can see now this profile section has been styled as well, and if I move on to the LinkedIn, it has been also styled, you can see. So I'm just telling you that it will be now responsive for mobile as well, and it will be responsive for tablet and iPad as well. If I show you here, you can see normally it is just like this in mobile device, like normally in PC or in laptop you can just see this interface here, and if I show you the interface in mobile or in tablet, so you can see now here we are just getting this thing. And now if I move on to the file, you can see the image which we were getting, which was really big enough, has been gone now, and we are just getting all the things working in this amazing LinkedIn clone, which is looking really amazing. You can see this, we are getting all the things totally responsive. And if I move on to the LinkedIn again, you can see it is also totally responsive. Now if I show you in iPad or in tablet, you can see in iPad mini it is like this, which is looking good, and it is responsive for iPad as well. Now if I move on to the iPad Air, so in iPad Air you will be seeing like this, you can see this. Now it is responsive for iPad as well, and for different devices as well. Like if you want to see it in Surface Duo, so in Surface Duo it will be looking like this, and if I want to see it in Galaxy Fold, so it will be looking like this in the Galaxy Fold mobile. And if I want to see it in Samsung Galaxy A51, so it will be like this in the A51 and A71 mobile. So basically like this we can create. You can also see it in any other device like Nest Hub Max. You can also see it in Facebook for Android. You can also see it in iPhone XR, iPhone SE. Different mobiles you can use to check your project here or check your clone from start. So I hope you understand basically how we have just make this responsive from start, and how we have just make it responsive in the profile section for mobile device and for tablet device as well. So basically I hope you understand how we have just created this here. So I hope you understand how we have just used the keyframes here to make it responsive from the start. So just now we have to do just like these things. And now when you just done with this here, we have done some mistake because we have not written the sidebar here, so we have to write sidebar and reload. Now we are getting the sidebar style. If I move on to the profile here, so you can see now this profile has been also styled perfectly, and we are getting it responsive in mobile device and in tablet device as well, which is looking good. So I hope you understand basically how we have just make it responsive and what things we have done to make this thing responsive by using this media screens, which says as keyframes. So I hope you understand how we can just use the keyframes here to make our device or make our project responsive. So if you have understand this project and if you enjoy this video, so remember to hit a like, and if you are new on the channel, hit the subscribe button. After subscribing, hit notification bell as well, so more people can learn and they can understand how we can create these amazing projects using different languages here. And you can also see this, we are getting this amazing LinkedIn flow from the start looking really amazing. We are getting all the profiles section working, and we are also getting the give feedback, setting privacy, help and support, display and accessibility, logout section, and all that stuff in this project. So if you have understand, enjoy this video, so hit a like, subscribe, share this video from start, and also just you can also follow me on Instagram, which I have given in the description link. You can just check that all stuff here. So just tell me with you next project with more amazing things and more amazing tutorials using different languages here. So for today, goodbye.